everybody. How are you? Happy Thursday. What is up? My tarot card's a little ominous. Holy shit, maybe not ominous. Foreboding? That's a better word. God damn. Hello, Rick. I hear Izary's here. Hello. How are you doing? Rick's got a great card. God damn. Wish fulfillment card. Let's go. Seven of Swords reversed for Izary. Oh, interesting. That's like, Seven of Swords reversed makes me think of like illusion. Like you're not thinking or feeling straight, if that makes sense. Feeling straight. Yo, but Disney's got the best card of all. Holy shit, how are you doing? Hey, Disney. Smooch, hello? I actually love the Hangman, related to death. Let's go. Oh my god, is this about me writing? Is the mental block finally gonna release? Right? That's true. Oh my god, hopefully. For fuck's sake, stop calling me out. Damn. But the Hangman is good, Smooch. Means you're moving on. Hi, cats. Cats at parties, what is up? Yes, it is Percy's birthday today. The boy is 4 years old now. We're taking him out to the dog park today after stream. He's already had a lot, but a modest amount of peanut butter and cheese. That is his birthday gift. He liked it a lot. Hey, Phil, welcome in. Queen of Pentacles. Damn. Hey, you and Disney both are finally like on the same page. Let's go. I need to surrender to this pregnancy and let go of the fact I can't decide when this baby comes.
Smite!
Oh, wait, does someone need to be smite? Oh, someone got smited. Damn, Smooch, I'm sorry. Smooch got smited. It's been a while since that's happened to one of our own. Yeah, Smooch, I totally understand. There's actually another pair of streamers I watch. They stream together, but they're a couple. And, I think their baby is literally due around the same time as yours. They're due, I think it's like a little less than 2 weeks is what they were saying though. And you could tell yesterday, they're like, I'm so excited for this baby. Like, you know, I love them and all, but I guess like, the one carrying the baby has been having a really rough pregnancy, like really sick, is very like achy. It's just been like, I think particularly difficult. And then for him watching her go through that, it's just tough. And like, she's really tired. They both freelance and do this sort of thing for a living. So I think it's really tough on them. And they were like, I'm just ready for this to be over. And they were like, you know, it'll be cool when I can actually interact with the baby. But right now the baby's just making my wife sick and that sucks. I was like, damn. Shit. Booty's here? I see you say Queen of Tentacles. It could be whatever you want it to be. Interesting. Okay. I don't know about wish fulfillment, but my anxiety over massaging real clients has gone down 90%. That is probably what it is in reference to. When it says wish fulfillment, it's like contentment. Like the 9 of Cups is like that what you wanted and are going after is going to come to you and you will feel more complete for it. So I could definitely see my mouth's already given out on me. I can definitely see the massage thing having to do with that. And I'm glad it went well. I was actually going to ask you how the massage stuff went. Happy birthday, Percy. I know. Such a big boy. The big 4, right? Good luck with the farts. I did think about that. I'm trying to give him enough so that he doesn't get... We're already talking about shit on my stream again. So that he doesn't get the nasty poops. And how long did that take? It's been 5 minutes. And we're already talking about shit. Great. I love it. Since Jack isn't here, I think I see him later though. Voting for Music League is open. Vote for the theme song of this stream. And maybe something cool can be done with it. I might have something up my sleeve depending on what it is. Hello, Sting Dragon! Welcome in. That's really your first strike, Smooch? Damn. It's kind of impressive. Queen of Wands. I feel like for the majority of us, we're having a pretty damn good Thursday. The cards are looking good, except mine. Fucking 3 of Swords coming in here. Ugh. I'm almost 38 weeks, so I could pop any second. And yes, I have this the same as her, only no job. Yeah, I mean, luckily she's kind of like me, where she's an artist and then she does like streaming separately. Very very similar thing. So everything she does is freelance. Same with her partner, actually. So I think the two of them have kind of planned for like once the baby comes, they're taking off like 2 or 3 months, and that was all intentional. So she does make her own schedule. But yeah, they seem at wit's end. I felt bad for them. You could tell last night, I was like, I don't think they want to be streaming right now. I was like, damn, that sucks. Great Smooch, you summoned him. Jack is here. Smooch got my back. She does, man. Can't be the only one who heard that. The Queen of Tentacles? The Queen of Tentacles? It's gone fairly well so far, at least considering I started studying in February. Hell yeah. Do you guys get like critiqued when you do that? Or like does a teacher watch you or supervise you? Don't actually know how that goes, but I'm glad it went well. Are you a massage therapist? Yeah, studying to be one. That's right, Iser, it's been a while. Rick is no longer at McDonald's. He was able to leave in April and is now studying to become a massage therapist. Which is fucking awesome. Alyssa, are we still doing you listening to the theme song tracks for you to vote on stream? I would like to do that. So I'm not gonna look at the playlist at all. I'm not gonna check that channel at all because I don't want to be spoiled. I would like to go in with fresh eyes when voting closes for the people. And then we do that on stream. And preferably, Jack, I'd like to do that at like, okay, voting closes, and then the next stream you're able to be there for like that chunk of time. So like on a not busy meeting day, that would be great. Even if that means we have to wait a couple days. Yeah, after voting, yep. Because I don't want to influence anyone's votes. People vote the way they want, it closes, and then my vote will just be sprinkled on top afterwards. And we'll see if it matters. That's the thought. That's the thought. I keep forgetting how slow this is with chat. I'm getting there. I just like to talk. Oh my god, wait. Now I gotta go fast. You'll be happy to know, Smooch, I'm making new emotes for the anniversary stream, and one of them is an animated yap emote, so you guys can finally like do the yap at me. Yeah, like the one Booty has down there. That's the one I'm doing. We're going to do the react to the picks during the voting section, or just the winner? No, I'm gonna do the whole damn thing. Jack, get out of my head. How much paid time off do you guys get after having a baby? Booty, I know it's not much in the States. The father paternity leave, 0. Maternity leave, I think it's only like a couple weeks. And even then, I think that depends on where you work, because it all depends on your health insurance, which is linked to your job. So I actually don't know. I think it's shit though. I wish you the best in your studies and career. Yeah, I think we all do, Rick. In Sweden, a year for the mom? It ain't a year here. I can tell you, it ain't that. I think it's shorter for the dad, but it's still like 6 months. I know for a fact paternity leave is not a thing in the US. It is only for the person who gives birth to the baby, and that blows. Maybe some other people have more info about that. I just don't, since I haven't really looked into it. And a lot of my friends haven't necessarily gone through that completely yet. My honey, 6 weeks, 100%, and then 3 weeks, 70%. Really? He works part, damn. Is that, I feel like that's not a lot. He works part-time for 30 weeks, but get paid full-time. Oh, okay, well that's nice. Okay, Rick says, the teacher kind of sucks. Most of us hate him. He's not the greatest at teaching or, handling to-do things in general. Then it's a good thing you already have your customer service skills, like, already sharpened. You know what I mean? There are already 4 votes because most of the options are quick ones. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, I'm excited to see. Everybody's so hyped for the theme song. We also like to talk. I figured that's why y'all are here. A yap. A yap emote is coming, indeed. And that's why things move so fast here and so slow for Alyssa. Yeah, it's you guys making the chat fly by. It's not my fault. I'm glad y'all talk though. Talking is good. That's why we do little chit chat hour in the beginning. My last client did bum me out though. She was very heavy and I feel like I did a bad job because of that. It was hard to find the muscles to massage and even access some of them to massage. Or assess some of them to massage. In her medical form stated she had depression issues, and I'm afraid she felt bad about her weight because of my lack of skills. Yeah. You know, maybe going into that to the future, because like, I don't know, talking about weight, especially when you don't know if people are sensitive about it, and like, you know how the world is with like body image and society. Maybe you could just make it clear in the beginning of like, hey, I'm still learning, and if I mess up, I'm really sorry about that. And then maybe like that way when they leave, they'll have that ringing in their head that like you are trying to acquire the skills, you know? It's funny you say that though, Rick, because I know what you mean. As an artist, I struggle similarly. It's why like, can you guys see it? Hold up, where is it? Those white book, wait, nope. Here, these white books by my little wiggly fingy. Those white books are the Morpho books that if you've been here for a while, we used to do Morpho Monday regularly when I would do figure studies and like facial studies, anatomy stuff for drawing. And one of the books over there is specifically for different body types and like how fat deposits around the body. Because when you learn how to draw the body, it's like skeletons and it's muscles. So whenever you need to draw like different body types, suddenly if they're anything bigger than like just your typical like what we would call like a hero figure, right? If someone with like big muscles and like hero hands and like the big feet and whatever, there's like an archetypal hero body type, right? Anytime you have to draw something different, suddenly you're like, I can't rely on the muscle forms that I'm used to anymore. And fat does deposit in like very specific ways, anatomically speaking, and you can actually like kind of study those patterns. But it's so difficult for me. It's something I've done a little bit, I need to do more of, and I kind of get what you're going through in a very different sense. Although I'm just drawing on paper and dealing with real life customers, I'm sure is different, especially when you're learning. But I do understand. It's funny how it's like, I don't know, you just get used to like the one thing, or you're taught through the one thing, and then when you're in like a real life scenario, suddenly you're like, oh fuck. Okay, damn. I didn't even see this, jinx. For earlier. Finished maternity leave is 105 days. Maximum is 13 months. That I'm fairly certain is better than ours. I want to Google it. Hold up. Let's do average US maternity leave. I do think it depends on your health insurance and the company. Okay. On average, new mothers take 10 weeks of maternity leave. And it seems like it depends. If I add Reddit to the end of my Google search, it seems like some people on Reddit say 12 weeks. Some people say less. Some people say 6 weeks. Oh, that sounds like a nightmare. Okay. It's also a year in Norway. God damn. That's why I was wondering. A year would be great. God bless that child's enrichment. I don't know how long for a woman. I think that depends on what the mom chooses. Okay. Gotcha. But that 1 year can be split between both parents. So both the mom and the father can have time off. That's so good. I do hate that we just ignore like, oh, fuck the dad. We just, only if you pushed the baby out do you get to be with the baby. Morpho. Those are so dang cool. I've been thinking about bringing them back sometime. It seems like you all know we have the anniversary stream coming now in 1 month. And it seems like in the lead, let me start over. For the poll we have, you get to vote for what we do for a 9-hour stream. There's a lot of options of things we can do. And one of them that's in the lead is sketching. So we might do some like Morpho stuff, but I might also do like some fan art stuff. I'm I'm also thinking about making it kind of like an educational draw along with me assignment. And if you want to draw with me, I can like answer your questions or go slow and like kind of help you learn how to draw the way I do, or people or whatever. I have a book that's focused on animals. They have a Morpho book for that, Smooch, and it's so fucking cool. It's from that same book series. It takes what you know about human anatomy so that like you already have the morphology knowledge in your brain, and here's how you apply it to animals. So like you can look at a horse's skeleton and recognize like, yes, this is the equivalent of like the forearm or the femur, or like this is how the pelvis suddenly rotates so they walk on 4 legs instead of 2. It's so fucking cool. It's so cool. I don't have that one, but one day. Loomis books are a classic. They are indeed. The Morpho books are better. I think so too, Sting Dragon. I have a handful of anatomy books, digital and on my like these are all like my art books behind me. I think the Morpho series is the best for education and like actually learning construction that you can like take with you and draw at any angle. It's fucking amazing. I think the US is less than 2 months. I think for the most part, yeah. 10 weeks sounds generous. I feel like 10 weeks is if you work for like a really good company and you've saved up a lot of PTO or some shit. I think the US has no guaranteed maternity leave. Yeah, Jack, I think that's what it is too. Though it could differ by state. Yeah, I think the biggest thing is the company you work for, which is so unfortunate. I feel like the horror examples from America is like 2 weeks, then you need to be back from birthing. Yeah. I feel like 1 month tops. I would not be surprised if a lot of the middle class, right? Like the working man experience maybe like a 1 to 2 months if they're lucky maternity leave. That's what I feel like. I'm not really sure. In Finland, the dad gets 54 days off. So I need to move again. No, we can't. That first move was so tough. We gotta stay here now. Canada's standard paternity leave is 52 weeks? You guys get a full ass year? Or do you mean 52 days? Extended is 78. You get paid the same amount as 52 weeks, just spread over 78. That's fucking crazy to my little American brain. Are you serious? The US sucks. No, we the best. We the best. God. Been saying for years, I'm sorry, don't be offended that the USA is fucked. No, Smooch, I agree. I have wanted for years.
I thought this was America. Huh? Isn't this America?
Since I was a mostly functioning young adult even, right? I wish we would copy what a lot of you all do in the EU. A little bit of Canada too, but especially the EU. I think you guys got a lot of good things going for you. I think you do. Yeah. Sucks. In the meantime, the best I can do is kind of... I'll say this. I live in an area now that, while not perfect, is more aligned with my thoughts, and that's nice. At least that's something. It's better than before. Oh my god, speaking of which, you know what I have to talk about? Guys, I don't really play GTA, right? But have y'all seen the new GTA 6 trailer? So normally I'm not a huge fan of GTA. Like I don't know, it's just not my vibe. You all know I'm like fantastical, like whether it's like interesting fantastical horror games or cozy games or just fantasy in general. GTA, first of all, always is like a technical marvel, and they just do a good job with their games, right? But the fact that it's in Florida makes me like, I feel like as a native Floridian, I have to play through that. And even if I suck ass at that game, I want to tell you all like, oh yeah, I've been to this spot before, or like, yeah, I've been through here. They nailed this vibe. Like, absolutely, this kind of person used to live around the corner from me. Like, I feel like as a native, I have a duty to do that. So you can expect that when GTA 6 comes out, I will be doing this. Even if I suck ass. Because I have so many Florida stories to tell you about. And then all you internationals can, I don't know, poke my brain and be like, oh my God, really? Is this what it was like? Because apparently, listen, we have a Discord chat with some of my IRL friends because we all went to school together in Florida, like at university. And we were all chatting with each other after seeing the trailer because we're all like, oh my God, they nailed this, like the vibes, the architecture, the way the people dress. It's like spot on. And apparently people online somewhere, one of my friends was saying like, people are saying like, this isn't really what Florida's like. Oh, and we were like, bitch, get out of here. Yes, it is. Idiot. Oh, interesting. In Canada, the parents can, split leave however they want, even concurrent versus consecutive. That's wild. I think in the US, they just say like, fuck you to the dad. That's crazy. They can't do a month on, month off or that sort of thing. You mean 52 weeks? That's insane to me. Which is sad. That shouldn't be. Ugh. Scandinavia in general has it going on with good public benefits. Yeah. There was a brief time where I was going to apply for an art job in Sweden. Don't look at me, Finns. At this point, anything, I know some of you hate on Sweden. Sting Dragon's there. We can't hate on Sweden. Okay? I'm just saying, there was a really sick art job that I almost applied for a couple years back. Now maybe I'm thinking I should have. I don't even know if I would have gotten it, but like maybe that door was open. Maybe I should have done it. I don't know. Yes, don't show it on stream. Disney made that mistake. Why? Do they DMCA you if you show GTA? Watched it on stream with everyone the other day. I'm so excited. Why'd you get scared? What happened? I missed that. I wasn't there for that. PG-13 had left the chat quick. Okay, I think I get it. I wish I could get more into GTA, but open world's just not my jam. I think it's such a cool game in terms of what it can do. Jack, I'm kind of on the same boat. Like, ordinarily, I would not be into GTA. I appreciate it for, like, its staple of an IP. They always push the creative and technical boundary. Like, when a Rockstar game like GTA or Red Dead releases... Red Dead 2? Some games still haven't caught up to Red Dead 2, and that game is like 7 years old now. So I don't know. I appreciate it for all that. I'm so interested in this one just because of Florida Man. That's really it. Things got frisky. Oh my God. Really? On the trailer? Speaking of games, Markiplier just put up a video of him playing Blueprints. Sting Dragon Alex and I actually watched that last night with our dinner. He was silly. If y'all saw it, he did some crazy Photoshop tricks, man. Well, not really. They were quite easy tricks, but he was desperate. You should have come. We could hang out. Sweden is nice. Visited Malmo? Malmö is very pretty. I mean, who knows? That art studio is still there. Maybe one day if things really go down the shitter in a way that I can't handle as a Native American, who knows? Never say never. But I love my little Appalachian home now, and I get to live in the woods. How can I hate on Sweden when they gave Toronto Mats Sundin for so many years? Is that a hockey thing? What are we talking about? At least it wasn't Norway. I like Norway too. Why do y'all Scandinavians hate each other? What's the matter? And like, I hear people talk about Denmark too. Why do y'all hate each other? What is going on? I kind of understand Sweden. No offense, Sting Dragon. The Sweden hate, even just for the memes. Because wasn't Sweden like the Empire? Right? So like, I kind of get that. But what? There was a scene in the GTA trailer where they get a little frisky and it caught me so off guard. I think someone clipped it. Damn. I tried so hard to like Red Dead and it's entirely a me problem. No, I get it. Jack, okay, so believe it or not, I have this weird thing with Red Dead where I would call, some of y'all might not agree with this or call me a poser, and that's fine. I absolutely love Red Dead Redemption 2. Because I love the setting, the art direction, beautiful. I think the way GTA and Red Dead handle like the parodies of the real world, right? Like how there's not going to be Disneyland, but they'll have like some theme park parody with a mouse character, right? Or like Los Santos, like the way they riff off names, right? Saint Denis being like New Orleans. It's fucking adorable. Love it so much. I've never actually played Red Dead 2. I watched Alex play it. That was like our cozy little evening routine, right? When Red Dead came out, he would play it. I would normally be drawing or have my book with me next to him on the couch. And I watched every goddamn second he played that game. So much so that I felt like I played it almost. I just didn't have to aim the gun, which I'm notoriously bad at in games. And it was great. Fucking love it. Arthur Morgan is one of the best written characters. Fight me. But I do get it. I feel like if I played the game, I might not have liked it as much because it was like the story and the art direction that I liked. I'm not normally one to like play that kind of game. So I get it. I get it. Maz Booty's gonna shoot me? Malmu? I don't know. I saw the umlau. I don't know what that means in your language. Is it Malmo? We don't hate each other. It's more fun ribbing. All right, that's fair. And I am from the South. I can't speak ill of the Danes. I am one. So if you're just from this... Wait, are you saying you're from Denmark, but you moved to Sweden? Or if you're from southern Sweden, you're kind of like a Dane? I don't know. I know German, and German that's but that's not... I've heard German's different. I don't know what that means. It's Toronto versus Florida Panthers in the playoffs right now. I actually watched, I think, the last game. Didn't Toronto win, right? I think. All of my friends, ironically, from Florida hate the Florida Panthers. They're all Lightning fans. So, I don't know if that means anything. USA asking, why do you guys hate other countries? Bro, we had to study years about the history. Well, I don't know. But when you all hate everyone around you, that seems kind of weird. I don't know why US people, like, okay, I need to be careful. We're not getting political here, damn it. But this is kind of like factual, but the weird shit going on right now with like some Americans are like America only, like fuck Canada, fuck the EU, whatever. France is literally like our bestie, okay? We would not fucking exist without France. Like, what are you doing? And then people shit on France. I'm like, what? Huh? Get out of here. Okay, Matt Sundin. Oh, wait, Matt Sundin. Wait. I do know that name. I understand, but that's funny, and we probably butchered his name here, too. Matt Sundin. Oh. Sundin? Sundin. I'm gonna call him Sundin. I am Swedish, but this... Oh, the part where you are was Denmark. My world history is showing. Uh-oh. Hi, Lazy! Hello, welcome. We did win, yes. That's good. Jack, I'm rooting for Toronto. I'm rooting for you guys. When all that fighting over what part of the land was Swedish or Danish, this part where I lived belonged to the Danes. Oh, it is like the German one. Malmö? Okay. Wait, they're the same? Someone told me, isn't German really different? Oh no. I don't know. Hello, Ian's mom? Wait, what? Did you just say hello to yourself? Yes, I did notice that too. I wasn't going to say anything, but I appreciate that, Jack. Ice Hockey World Championships start tomorrow. Wait, so they do the Stanley Cup and the World Championships at the same time? Is that how it normally goes? I'm going to get arbitrarily yet wildly nationalistic and against other hockey countries for a few weeks. I think I remember this going down last year, actually. That's kind of fun. Sundin. American exceptionalism at its finest. Fair. Sundin. Sun like the sun in the sky. Okay, Sundin. Where is he from? Why is it spelled that way? Not judging. It's just I'm curious now. My understanding of language has gone out the fucking window, apparently. It's very different, but it sounds alike. Oh. See, I don't know anything. Do you know what Sports World starts this weekend? What? Alex, we're talking about hockey. You came in at the right time, man. Do you know who Sundin is? Do you know who this is? Okay. Yeah, it's always a big question on what star players the Finns get to their team from the NHL playoffs. That's wild. Because a lot of NHL players are like very international, right? And they come to the NHL because like they make that money, I think, right? Bored at work. Oh my God, Alex, you're right. Oh my God, maybe we'll raid sumo. Guys, listen, you can't judge us. Have I mentioned how Alex and I started watching sumo tournaments in March? Okay, listen, every 2 months, right? So what is that, like 6 times a year? We're sumo pilled. We are a little bit. It's fascinating. And it kind of makes you feel like you're watching the Olympics because it's a sport that you would like never really normally watch, at least as an American. And then you have it on and you're like, you know that thing when you're watching the Olympics and you're like, I don't know shit about the rules of equestrian or rhythmic gymnastics. And then you watch it for like 2 hours and learn the rules. And then you're like, I'm a fucking expert at this now. And you're like judging things happening as it goes. That's like us with sumo. So it feels like the Olympics. It's awesome. And there's a guy on Twitch that we watch that does it. Skipping my messages. I'm bouncing. Uh-oh. Wait. Matt Sundin has been a great hockey player for a long time now. I feel like I've seen the name. I think I've always just called him Matt Sundin. Sundin? The World Championship overlap with the Stanley Cup is always a little odd since NHL players filter in as they get eliminated from the playoffs. So you're telling me the World Championship teams only get better as they receive their star players. Wait, Smooch, what message did I skip? I didn't see it. I skipped anything. I'm trying my best. It's Matt Sundin. Wait, I thought I said it right. I follow a Japanese sumo streamer on Twitch. Do you, Smooch? Maybe it's the same guy. I've wanted to raid him before, but the tournament was over. So now that the tournament's going on, I might introduce you guys to our sumo guy that apparently Smooch might also know. I can't imagine there's that many people streaming sumo on Twitch. It is Midnight Sumo! Hell yeah! We're gonna raid him one day. I just want to show you guys what we watch. About once a year, I get really into sumo. Wait, hold up. Okay, about once a year, I get really into sumo highlights, but after my own knee issues, I'm afraid for their knees. I'm afraid they'll dislocate something. Yeah, Rick, I will say, so we just had that experience of watching a tournament in March. 2 months later, now I guess the May one is starting up. And in that time in March, one of my friends from Florida was up visiting us for the weekend. So we were all learning together and Googling shit. We had on, you know, when you can take pictures of another language on your phone and then translate it? All the shit on TV's in Japanese. So we were like doing that, trying to figure out what it was saying. And one of the things we looked up was like, what is their lifestyle like or their diet? And one kind of frightening thing I found out was their life expectancy, despite it being like, I think Japan's overall life expectancy is, for instance, higher. People live longer in Japan than in the US for our average adult. For sumo wrestlers, it's significantly lower. I think it was like in the late 60s, which that kind of made me a little sad. It kind of makes me a little sad. But who am I to judge? We have fucking football players getting CTE by the time they're like 50. So like, I don't know. Sports wild. I guess you just sell your body for sports sometimes, don't you? That's just the way it be. Because of Swedish? Oh, okay. Is that why Sting Dragon said earlier that Sundin is Swedish? Okay. Yo, that's who rewatch. Yeah. It's really entertaining. And then he puts on the Japanese commercials in between. It's so cute. You switch your syllables and start saying Sundin. The name is starting to sound meaningless. Yeah, a little bit. That's okay. Yes, he has the cat avatar. How can I not follow him? No, he's so... we gotta rate him at some point then. You guys have to see. Only a little less than current... What, Alex, what's the current US life expectancy? Oh, no. Okay, wait. What's the current US life expectancy? And then what is it? We're talking so much about, like, Canada, the Swedes, the Finns. What's everyone's life expectancy where you live? What is it? How fucked are we? How bad is it? It's similar to alignment in the NFL. A lot of them struggle with their health after their career since they have so much, the high body mass. It's easy to not be able to take care of yourself from injuries or chronic pain after the career is over. Yeah, I could totally see that. It was fascinating to watch sumo because something I never really thought about is like, obviously I knew they were like, they're bigger and they have to have mass on them. So they have to have a lot of fat. But even on like a shit camera from far away, you can see some of the muscles on them, even through all that fat, which is like wild. Cause like I've gone through bulking and cutting phases, right? So like, I don't even mean this from like a body image type of way. I hope no one takes it like this, but I even mean just like from a like mass standpoint. There's been times when I bulk and like you can't really see muscle lines anymore because you're like you're putting on weight so you can also build that muscle. The fact that you could see muscle lines through the amount of mass they have is fucking crazy. So then I thought, oh, well, maybe like it's a little healthier than I thought. And then I found out like, nah, it's still like a strain on them. I was like, oh, that's sad. Damn. I did scroll up and didn't see your message. Smooch, then put it again. I'm trying my best. Okay, so in the US, it's 76 to 77. Good fucking God. Does that mean I'm almost middle-aged? I hate that. I hate that. Google says US is 77. Finland's 81. Sweden's 83. The bastards. Norway's 82. Swedes got y'all beat again. That's pretty funny. Y'all got us beat, though. Is that surprising? Honestly, I thought y'all's would be higher than the 80s, or maybe I thought ours would be lower than 77. I wonder what Japan's is. Not the sumos, just Japan. You mean I haven't even made it halfway? I'm so tired. That should be a good thing. The linemen are built. Oh, absolutely they are. Absolutely they are. I was speaking, more in like generalities for like the sumo wrestlers because I had never seen it. So I don't know. That sounds stupid to say out loud. I didn't realize like the muscle building was so... Obviously they have to have muscle. That's what I mean by it sounds stupid saying that out loud. They have to have muscle to fucking carry themselves and like push another person out of the ring. But I didn't realize that it was so densely built. Even if they have the Oedipus tissue on top of that, yeah, for sure. Yeah, the amount of bulking that you have to do for that body type must be insane. But then you're right, when the career's over and you don't necessarily have to like extend that amount of energy in your muscles anymore. Yeah, that's probably really hard to manage. You don't know me very well, do ya? Disney. I know, right? Alex's face. That's my reaction. I ordered some tea that should help get labor started. Really? Arrived Saturday. Sunday, I'm 38 weeks. Let's go. Smooch, I don't know how true this is, but... Oh, wait. I think I see you say it later. I was going to say, I've heard spicy food. You should buy, like, the hot wings or the hot ones sauces. Maybe not that hot. That might hurt the baby. Get a lot of sriracha. Try that. If I remember correctly, even bodybuilders are unhealthy because of the sheer mass. Of course, there's steroid uses, but humans aren't designed to be huge in any way. Yeah, I've heard that too. It's like the difference between having the mass and then like functional muscle too. Like, have you guys ever seen like sometimes bodybuilders don't actually have like as much strength as you would expect behind the muscles because it's all about mass and size rather than like the strength and capability of using the muscles to perform like powerful or explosive actions. It's fascinating. It depends on the person. They also say spicy food and pineapples should help start labor. Should I start a poll to see if Alyssa will miss the message? Wait, what message? What am I missing? I know what Oedipus is because of Doctor Who. Oh man, I miss Doctor Who. It's a good time. Also, Sideways Mamba, I hear. Trust me. I'm almost a massage therapist. Hot ones to labor challenge. I feel like someone's made content out of that somewhere, unfortunately. You know what I mean? Intercourse. That's the Sideways Mamba. Come on, you gotta... Sarah and I argue over who will die first. I refuse to die before her. Why are we talking... Why do you want to plan your deaths like this? Do we need to talk about this? I want you all to live long, happy lives, please. Don't... Alyssa says we have to die at the exact same time. That's true. That is true. I have said that, haven't I? The exact same time. So the person going out needs to be that peepo emote, okay? If I did it before my hubby, I failed. He's 10 years older. Imagine a hot ones, but instead of pain from spicy wings, they're being interviewed during contractions. Now that's gold YouTube. Alex, write that down. Write that down. If we ever have a kid, we could do this. I say this to Phil too. The exact same time. The irony. I want a hibiscus by my tombstone. Oh, that's nice. I've always said I want to be buried, not necessarily like in a coffin, but I would like someone to plant a tree over me. I think that'd be nice. We want the misery to end. God damn. It's Monka, not Peepo. Is it? Oh shit, you're right. It's Monka Gun. Anyways, whoever dies first has to Monka Gun it, so. I want them to stuff me into a tree. Okay, wait, that's kind of metal though. Could you imagine if they stuffed you into a tree, but like at the bottom so you can still feed the roots, but then like your skeleton's there, and then one day someone's walking through the woods and they find you and you're just like this like super creepy skeleton like staring at them and you scare the shit out of them? That's kind of funny. I'm sorry I'm like this. I don't want to be buried. Imagine your body turns into a zombie and your soul is just like, the fuck you doing? As a death witch, this should come as no surprise to people. I have given some thought into that. I don't really want to be buried in a coffin. Not judging anyone that does, because I obviously see the tradition in it and whatnot. But yeah. Also, a body that's not treated for dying, like embalming and whatnot, holy shit, that stuff gets... I can tell when someone writes a book. Okay? And the book is published and nobody, the author, the editors, nobody knows what they're talking about or did the research. And it's because they'll be like... There's one book I read recently that was like, there was a dead body. It had been dead for like 2 hours and someone very easily lit the body on fire. Like no kindling, no gasoline, no nothing. And like, that would not happen. Do you know what happens to bodies when they sit for a while? They blow up. They turn into little gaseous bombs. It's disgusting. It's bad. But you can tell when people don't do their research. They can stuff me into a storm drain for all I care. Oh my god. One time I let my inner thoughts slip too hard in therapy about what would happen if Phil passed before me, and I was like, oops, JK. Aw, so close to being committed. God damn, Disney. Well, don't think about that. Then take it easy. But like, maybe I'm doing a handstand and they wonder how I got there. Maybe you could be like one of the cave people that got stuck. That's actually a nightmare of mine. Y'all ever hear about people getting stuck in caves? What, does anyone here want to go caving ever? Does anyone have an interest in that? Genuinely kind of jealous of you if you want to, because I think, I don't know, just the thought of that kind of makes me a little gassy with nerves. I can't do it. Get buried on your massage table. Cremated, then you can bury me? Hell yeah. I get that. Alex, well, Alyssa. If you get buried, you can, you still can be dug up. I want to be mummified or cremated too. Nice. Nice is nice. As someone that works at the graveyard with the chapels with the crematory. Wait, you want to be cremated and then buried? Someone that works at the graveyard at the chapels with the crematory? Do you want some details? Yeah, wait, honestly, I'm a little confused. What do you mean, Sting Dragon? I'm curious now. It was so funny because my therapist looked at me like the Spider-Man meme for a beat. Then we just moved on. Maybe they knew they didn't want you to like, don't say too much. I'm committed to a job if you say too much. But also Disney, that makes me sad. I mean, obviously I'm not a therapist, I can't help you, but I hope you find some solace and support somewhere with that. I'm into true crime. What's worse than cave exploring is cave exploring underwater. Yes, Smooch, I listened to a podcast about that like 2 years ago and it has never left my brain. When someone goes underwater cave diving, and like you probably know about this then, but for those that don't, you like can't move at all. Like you just have to float very carefully like this. Because if you kick up any bit of dust or sand or silt, you just can't see shit. And then that could be the end for you. It's crazy. In the US and Mexico, some places prep the body for a funeral in a way that it's posed. You can Google this, it's wild. Really? I don't know, I guess that's not so surprising now that I think about it. There used to be loads of mummies, but they got eaten in medieval times. Wait, you're not saying people ate them, right? Eaten by what? Don't worry, this is early therapy days. Okay, that's good. Therapy days. Oh boy. It's a good thing I got a lot of reading to do today in Stardew. Oh boy, oh boy. I mean, I work at the Wait, you work at the cemetery? I clean there. Lunchrooms, offices, changing rooms, bathrooms, emptying the garbage. That's honestly, Sting Dragon, I think that's really cool. I don't know why. I like hanging out at cemeteries and stuff. I think they're neat. So I actually think that's really cool. I kind of wish someone just drops me from a plane, maybe freaks someone out and splat me into the afterlife. Maybe Rick, you could do a good old fashioned sky burial. Maybe you could do that. Go out with a bang. People don't really do sky burials anymore. Or they do for like very specific cultures, religions. Now just a funny haha time looking back. That's good. That's kind of how my times were back then too. 2017, 2018 dark times. Now much more manageable. I watch cave diving disaster videos weekly. Why? Why? So you remember not to ever do it yourself? And when the cave divers try to recover bodies, most of the times they die too. Yep, I've heard that. I learned that from the same podcast. Oh yes, the Victorian era. They ate mummies? What the fuck was wrong with them? I learned recently that like they fucking put arsenic in baby food because they thought it would clean the food, and then they would put like lead makeup under their eyes. The fuck is wrong with them? People, Alyssa, like the Great Hunger, they ate the mummies. That's awful. Why? Is it like cured ham at that point. I don't even know if I would do that. I think I would eat the grass out of the ground before I ate a mummy, if I'm being honest. The Joe Rogan Experience podcast divides opinions, but the highlight of UFC fighter Cowboy Carrone's on there about almost dying. Okay, so Cowboy Carrone's almost died cave diving. Cave diving, and that story is amazing. I don't know who that is, but I'll take your word for it. It's the biggest park in our city, so it needs to be neat and tidy and not run over with weeds. So there are like 70 people working out around the graves, and I clean up their mess. Sting Dragon, I actually think that's really cool. I'm trying to find a cemetery or a graveyard that I can go picnic at around our new place, and I haven't found one yet, but yours sounds really cool and I'm jealous. He's such a great storyteller. He had the exact thing. Someone freaked out. Yeah, full sealed out, zero visibility. He even wrote a letter to his wife and kid before deciding that he was not going to die there. Wait! Maybe I've heard of that story? Something about that last line sounds kind of familiar, but maybe I'm mistaking it with something else. Not cured ham. Oh my god. Well, what else would it be? It's like super preserved, right? I don't know what else they would find appetizing about it. Would you eat a mummified human being? Would you do it? I would eat grass. I would say fuck it. They also didn't give babies anesthesia because they thought babies didn't feel pain. Oh boy, man, the Victorian era, they really had some great things going, but really for the most part they didn't, did they? I don't know. Dark academia, amazing. Everything else, shit. Shit take. In the wise words of Kendrick, somebody gotta do it. They also thought that mummies were medicine since they were so old and the whole immortality thing, and yeah. You know, the Victorian era was also the rise of like, there was a lot of a rise in occultism and like secret society stuff. Not necessarily that was the birth of it, but suddenly you had rich people with a lot of money getting really into that shit. So some of that, of them thinking like, I don't know, I could see them taking in some kind of like, they read some pagan shit out of a book, or they wanted to be more like a pagan religion, you know, and be like, ah, yes, the sacrifice, ingest it. Bullshit. Now we've learned in society, indeed. The history is wild, worth checking out a documentary. Yeah, dude, it is crazy. But interesting, for sure. It's mostly mopping floors and scrubbing toilets, but I do make the coffee and I'm beloved at work. Hell yeah! I mean, Stingtrack, you are doing work that, like, I'm so glad that's being done, and that, like, you help take good care of such a sacred area. I don't know. To me, graveyards and cemeteries are like, I don't know. That's important to me. The baby thing is recent? No, it's not. Is that the same way that we think animals didn't feel pain? I hate that some people still believe that. They're like, oh, it's just an animal. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Fun fact, they also made paint pigment out of mummies. I did actually know that. It's the reason they call it mummy brown. Yeah, paint's made out of all kinds of dangerous stuff, though. That's not surprising. Well, used to be. They're good. They're doing better with it now. I also had an obsession with Egypt when I was younger, so it's pretty cool to read all about it. My best friend growing up had an Egypt obsession. She was a horse girl, loved horses. We know the type. She also loved Egypt. Anything Egypt. She had the books. There was ever like a movie or a TV show that had Egypt shit in it. Archaeologist, she was there. And I kind of learned through her a little bit. The sad thing is they learned that babies do feel pain and need anesthesia in 87. Why are we like this? Why are we? The 80s wasn't that long ago, man. My parents are graduating high school by that time. You would think they would notice a lot sooner with all the screaming. I know, right? Do you think that happened and they were like, oh, it's just a baby. They always scream. Makes me sad. It's strange to me that people feel that science and health and medicine is figured out based on everything I've read. We're cavemen just barely making our way out of the darkness. Oh yeah. No, Rick, I totally know what you mean. It's like when you're in school, you're learning, like, I mean, at least this is how school kind of felt for me and in the States. But like when you're reading a textbook, you're like, oh yeah, this is how things are. And now I know everything. But when you really get out there in the field, like I remember when I was in college, they discovered like a new organ. And like, I don't know, we're kind of figuring out what exactly organ systems still mean in the human body, you know? Obviously, we know so little about the brain. Sometimes just because medicines work, we don't know how they work, and we're just like, cool, found something. Let's keep this up. It is very wild how much we don't know, for sure. And the universe in general, right? And then you go into like physics and whatnot, and it's, oof. I mean, I've never eaten a mummy, so I'm doing pretty good on that front. Me too. Me too. Don't plan to. My cousin is an archaeologist specialized in Egyptology, aka long-term unemployment. Damn. That's sad. Kind of reminds me a bit of House with Good Bones. Same vibes. Same vibes. You, Smooch? What are you saying? What are you saying, Smooch? I don't even want to say that out loud. What are you saying? Alex? Who is telling you this? Who is telling you this? Yeah, I wouldn't have any qualms about some... Break out the barbecue sauce? What are we saying? What are we saying? I need you to think carefully about what we're saying. Disney's right. Disney's right. What the fuck? If I ever amputate a limb, I will eat it. Will you? I don't know which is worse. Guys, listen. I need to tell you something. You know how Alex is in and out of the chat, right? Like he's in the chat right now. Okay? He wasn't here when we talked about the toilet situation of how you sit on the toilet when you poop and if you take off your clothes, or then I think it was Lazy that brought up facing the toilet. I told him about this last night and he looked at me like, what? Okay, I just need you to know that sometimes he gets a very limited scope, okay? And just be careful with your words. This is a bad time to be eating a snack, huh? Oh no! Alyssa, I'm into true crime and dark shit. Yeah, but that doesn't mean you gotta do it. Listen, I grew up watching the serial killer Lifetime films. I'm also into that shit, and I don't know why. It's dark, and for some reason I'm hooked on it. It doesn't mean I have to be like them. Throw on the girls some garlic sauce. Who's the reverse toilet sitter? I don't know. Is it Isaiah? I thought it was Lazy. Both of them? I'm worried about them. I think Isaiah said he tried it. Yeah, wild. All I can say is, don't commit crimes. That's all I can say. I too also worry about chat sometimes. Alyssa, back to lurk. Okay, back to eating humans. How about someone remove their ribs? Is it spare ribs? Oh my god. You could call it like, I don't know, do some play on like Adam's rib. Doesn't Adam do that in one of the biblical stories? Oh. Jesus Christ. How do you fail sitting on the toilet? Sting Dragon, were you here for that? Some people sit back. You know how when you sit, like you see my chair, you see how the back of the chair is here? And that's like the toilet tank? Some people sit opposite where like they would be facing the toilet tank. And that scared me. Same, I don't know how we get here every time, but we do. It didn't jump scare me. I'm a big girl. Some people, it was just lazy, I swear. Do we think he's the only guy that does that, though? On this planet of 9 billion or so people. Yeah, man, I've loved ribs since Adam and Eve. They sit like they're a substitute teacher. I sometimes sit crisscross with my legs on the toilet. Smooch, no. It's okay. Smooch is pregnant. She can do what she wants. Okay. I can't judge. I don't know. I don't know how she's making it through life right now. So she can do what she wants. Did lazy hack you? It's a comfy position for me. Oh man, is it time for Stardew Valley? Is it time? Is it time? It might be. It's warm in here. Man, why are we talking about all this? Don't get me wrong, it's my default desk chair position, but toilet Chrissy? Yeah, Phil, yes, I'm not gonna mansplain. Please, Alyssa. All right, I think it's time for Stardew then. It's been fun. And you know, we'll be back probably talking about the same stuff Saturday, so. Okay, so Stardew Valley. Why am I in caps? Okay, we'll do it. Baldur's Village. Spring year 1, baby. And our sole mission is the Baldur's Gate stuff. If our farm sucks, it sucks. We're gonna romance the vampire. Because that's the only one we can romance, and we're doing it. Okay, how do I open this again? I go here. Hold on, I can do this. I know how to mod. Everyone watch your ears. Everyone watch your ears. It's gonna get loud. So what was the plan with Music League? I zoned out when you explained your plan last stream. Can I have a TLDR of what happened last time on Stardew? Yeah, absolutely. So Rick, to answer yours first. God damn, that's bright. After voting closes, voting is going to happen as normal, and then after voting closes, I'll basically do like a reaction to the playlist and cast my vote on stream after everyone else's is done, because I don't want to influence y'all. Oh, and there you go. Smooch just did it. Hell yeah. I'm sorry it's so loud. Hold on. And I'll switch the games. Wait. Ah! No! Hold on. I'm trigger happy. Hold on. We have to go back to the main menu. Hold on. Oh, it's Farm McFarm. No, wait! Hold on. Hold on, we're there for real now. Ready? Clover! Clover! She's broke as fuck. The Baldur's Gate 3 people are there. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. How do I play Stardew again? I am broke as fuck. I am broke as fuck. Baldur's Gate 3 people are here. She's met most people. You can only romance a Starian. That is true as well. We saw him with the bloody hunting corpse in his living room before he kicked us out of his house. Yeah, he does not like us. Farm McFarm would a blast from the blast. I know, and Rick, how crazy is it now that you, it's not a part of your life anymore. But yes, we're broke. We're trying our best. I don't know, to grow some plants. We're really just meeting the Baldur's Gate people. I don't want that. Put it back. Gale is the mayor of Baldur's Village. Wait, this is rare? The spirits feel absolutely neutral today. Do they normally say that? You, Gale? Yeah. I feel old. 1 year, 1 month, and 24 days. Hell yeah, Rick! Thank you! Joja? Yeah, Gale is the mayor. It's like what I think happened in the lore. I'm calling it a reverse isekai. So the Baldur's Gate 3 people are leaving Baldur's Gate for whatever reason. They're like finding a new home, probably for like the tiefling refugees and whatnot, right? And I think Gale, in some wizardy, I don't know, vortex, magic, arcane shit, met Asmodeus, the wizard with the purple hair from Stardew Valley. And Asmodeus was all like, oh my god, you should totally come where we are. It's really nice here. And then they were like, okay, sure, I'll take everyone here. So now they've built a village to the north. and we're all slowly becoming friends. Okay. To our valued Joja Mart customers, our team members have removed the landslide, okay, caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal. Some legal jargon. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. We apologize for any inconvenience this accident may have caused. As always, we valued your continued support and patronage. Morris, you son of a bitch. I also forgot this should include 1.6 update stuff. So every once in a while, I may not be able to tell the difference of like what's an update thing and what's normal, you know? Okay, we gotta clear some shit out. This is the worst part about the beginning of this game. It's like there's just garbage everywhere. And it bothers me. Okay, there we go. Get this rock. Good. Go say hi to the chickens. Also, as we get new animals, we are naming them after chatters. This here, Rick, is the brown. The white one then is Disney. Hope you guys laid me some eggs. Wait, I see. Hold up. But I must thank you, even through the McSuffering, the year has sped by and it has meant a ton to me to have an Alyssa stream waiting a few times a week. Aw, an undeniable bright spot in my life over the past year. Rick, that's so fucking nice! Stop, you're gonna make me cry. Oh my god. I'm so glad I could do that for people. Cause, I mean, I think I've said this before. Streamers do the same for me. It's Alex and I constantly have Twitch on. It's like my favorite form of entertainment, but it's like more than entertainment while also feeling like, I don't know, like a genuine connection sometimes. As parasocial as that sounds, you know what I'm saying. It's nice and it's comfy, and we've done it for years, and now through doing this, I would love to provide the same for others, and that just makes my heart smile. Not to get too sappy. No, don't cry, Rick. We have watched way too much Barbarous King. That we have? Listen, the man is consistent and he's live at 8 a.m., okay? How? I mean, live at 8 a.m. EST? That's fucking crazy. Of course we have that shit on. Okay, let's just get these. Alex, have you seen the village? Should we go up and... I still got some energy, so we could also fish up there. Let's do that. We got our little plants. We're good. Alyssa, hearts can't smile. They can if you wish really hard. You guys remember when Shadowheart's mom gave us shit for giving her a fucking flower? What a bitch! What a... I forgot about that. Oh! I'm upset. Hey, speaking of upset, hold on. Hey, you guys know also, I've been working really hard on, you can't see the surprise list, but I have a full list here. Can you see that? Don't look too hard. I have a full list here of things I'm doing for the anniversary stream, preparing for it. One of them, as you all, I think mostly know, is a bingo card. And I have filled in the bingo board with many of your suggestions, and I've had to come up with a few of my own. But if you have more, I would love to add those, because some of them I'm like not super happy about with the ones I came up with. I say that because one of them is Alyssa has beef with an NPC, and Shadowheart's bitchy mom reminded me of that. So remember to submit bingo card things, everybody. You need more pets. I do need more pets. Oh, hi there. You think Gale know who the Junimo are? Maybe Halson does. What an eyesore. This is the Pelican Town Community Center, or what's left of it anyway. Alyssa gets better at gaming. Yes! Wait, Alex, put that in the Discord. That's a great one. 100%. That's gotta make it. Now you need to keep that one. Oh no, that one we'll keep. But some of the other ones I'm like, that's one I came up with that I was happy with. It used to be the pride and joy of the town, always bustling with activity. The good old days, am I right? Now just look at it. It's shameful. These days the young folk would rather sit in front of the TV than engage with the community. But listen to me, I sound like an old fool. Joja Corporation has been hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. Don't let them! Don't sell out! Pelican Town could see the money, or Pelican Town could use the money, but there's something stopping me from selling it. I guess old-timers like me get attached to relics of the past. Ah, well. If anyone else buys a Joja Co membership, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. You good? I am! I'm tripping over my own tongue. The damn youngsters. We came up with quite a bit for the bingo card. I think I've gotten 15 submissions from you guys, and I had to fill, there's 25 spots, so I had to fill in 10 more. And I think I could stand to replace maybe just like 2 or 3 of them. Alyssa gets better at gaming would be a great one. That's gotta go in there. Tongues don't have feet. Mine got 2 left feet. No, we need to be able to get bingo. Hey. But that one could be done sarcastically. Here, let's go inside. Sure thing, old man. Sure thing. Okay. Oh. I love the sound. I love the sound of that sketchy redeem, am I right? Hey, what's up? Man, I need to get a wig. It's buried. It's buried. It's buried. There it is. Alex, I haven't told you this yet, but before the anniversary stream, I have to get a leather jacket, and I plan on thrifting it. You can wear the dinosaur head? Don't do this to me. Why would you tell them about the dinosaur head? Why would you do this? I don't even know if I can with my piercings. All right, thank you, Disney, for the redeem. I appreciate it. You sounded like the Fonz. Like that? Is that what he sounds like? I don't actually know. What's this? Oh yeah, dinosaur head. Alex, I have to get a leather jacket for the anniversary stream. That has to be part of this costume. That and a wig. But I have a wig I could maybe use. I don't even know what it is, but it has my full vote. Baby. I don't know where it is. It's buried. I guess Vincent and Jess must have been playing in here. This place is even more dilapidated than I remember. Will you wear wigs? When will you wear wigs? Maybe. All I got is my Jinx wig, and I think it died in the move. You know what? Should I go get the Jinx wig? I think I know what box it's in. I don't know the state that it's in, though. That could be some bad shit. That could be bad. What's the matter? Are you ill? I'm seeing things, Grandpa. You saw something? Wouldn't be surprised if this place was full of rats. Okay. You're worrying me, Clover. Turns out the farmer that just moved in might be a little crazy. I don't know if we could trust her. Look, I think I'm going to head home. I need some lunch. Happy Mother's Day this Sunday. JK, just some European countries. Just wanted to give you guys the same heart attack social media gives me when you guys have it. Wait, we're having Mother's Day this Sunday, right? Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Hey, I'll keep this place unlocked from now on. Maybe you can help catch that rat if you have some extra time. Yeah, that's it. That's really all he thinks we're gonna do? Strange. I'll have to come back and further explore the building. Yep. Huh. Oh, wow. That really yeeted me all the way up here, didn't it? I kind of just wanted to go to Pierre's. Who? Rat problem. Investigate the community center. We could do that. Build a silo. Oh boy, that's gonna take some time. Who do we have left to meet? Is it just the wizard? No, it's Leah, who I kept calling Robin. Why was I doing that? I don't even know. I like to grow a couple of each kind. So we have cauliflower. Let's go ahead and get some potatoes going. We'll come back for the kale and the flowers. Yeah, that's fine. How much is this? Oh my god, that's so much fucking money. Okay, okay. That's fine. Oh, you are? Then maybe it's Father's Day that's different. We have it in November. Oh, it is Father's Day. Yep. Mother's Day is always in May, so we are having it this Sunday. And then our Father's Day is in June. So November is a stark difference. Okay. We have to get this going. We have to fix this. Okay, listen, the garden is it's gonna be a little weird, only for a little bit, okay? Only for a little bit. We'll fix it later. Okay, we'll grow some, yeah. Grow some of this. Grow this in a row. Grow it up here, though. Oh, that's, okay, that's kind of annoying. Okay. Okay. I didn't know that Europeans had Father's Day in November, though. That's kind of wild. I always think of Mother and Father's Days both as, like, summery holidays. So that's very interesting that it's, like, towards the end of the days, you know? I was actually looking up this morning how, okay, because Stardew Valley, I used to play this in Florida and dream about the different seasons and how my life could be better. And look at me now, like really achieving those dreams with moving. But one of the things I used to dream about was like, I even noticed in the summer and winter in this game, the sunset and sunrise times vary drastically. Like in the spring and summer, it's out later. And in Florida, we had that a bit. But I was looking at my phone this morning, and where we are in North Carolina, the days vary so much, which is just fascinating to me. Like, we'll have 14 or 15 hours of daylight in the summer, which I know some of you in Northern Europe, that's like child's play. But in Florida, it would only ever vary by like, I don't know, a couple hours at most. Like 1 to 2 hours? No, maybe not 1, but like 2, maybe 3 hours. And now it's like, I don't know, in the summer we get like 15-hour days, and in the winter it's, well, don't quote me on this. If I remember correctly, it's closer to like 9 hours. Leah, where are you? Though I was remembering the 7th, so almost missed my mom's birthday on the 6th. Oh no! Do not miss my mother's birthday. That would be tragic. Leah! You know what? It's Friday. She's gonna be at the bar tonight, okay? We go to Baldur's Village now. Let's give Sam... Do you like dandelions? He doesn't. Hey, watch this. Alright, what about you, Evelyn? Do you like dandelions? She appreciates it. Me and Evelyn are friends now. She's good. She's good. Right now, the length of day here is 17, just about 18 hours. In about a month, it's practically full daylight, like 24/7. That's insane. That's so cool, though. Like, I don't know. I feel like that would really mess with my sleep schedule. Even just when we went to Germany and the Netherlands last summer, that fucked with my sleep schedule crazy. Thank God we had blackout curtains. But man, it was so fun. You felt like you had so much time to do things. Conversely, I can imagine the winter gets pretty rough. All right, we're not getting much from there. Blackout curtains for the win. Yeah, I feel like to live in that kind of environment and not completely screw up your health. Your health was sleeping. That's probably a necessity. Another anchor? I guess we're at the beach. Hey, man. Ah, the new farmer we've all been expecting, and whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot. I live in the little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. All right, gang, here's my question of the day. Would you rather live in a cabin on the beach? Beach cabin like this guy? Or mountain cabin? What's your vibe? Oh my god! They're here! Oh my god, they're here! I have no interest in knowing a farmer. Why? I wield swords, not a rusted hoe. Did she just... Lizelle! What? Did you notice the newly born buds on the tree? Damn. Wait, there's Leah. Leah! Come here, I'll give you these dandelions. This is a really nice gift, thank you! Hello, it's nice to meet you. Yes! Is Allison going to the bar? Wait, I have to talk to you. Stardew Valley is an excellent example of harmony between civilization and nature. Yes, it is. That's why I wanted to live here. Hey, I overheard someone saying that you got your first chicken the other day. Man, I wish Grandma had chickens. I'd eat a dozen raw eggs for breakfast each morning. You might die. You might die. Oh, look, it's Alex. Mountain cabin, 1000% mountains for sure. Mountains are so relaxing. Seeing something so big puts things into perspective. Rick, I feel the same way. It's also why I really like stargazing. I've always said that, but stargazing makes me feel small and hear me out, insignificant, but in a way that is just so like beautiful to me, man. I love it. Please don't destroy my tent. I need Halcyon to turn him into a druid. I need them to team up. Oh, it me? I think Lizelle roasted the heck out of us. I really hope this mod gets updated and you can eventually romance all of them. Because I would love to see how the Lizelle romance changes. Okay, is there any... Wait, Yenna? Where are they now? Adventuring must be so dangerous. They're just sitting in front of the bar down south. Are you wondering about the heroes of Baldur's Gate? They're just getting sloshed, man. Oh my god, you're out in the sun? How are you out in the sun? I know a beautiful person like me is quite a sight in this valley. Okay. Do you really have to stare like that? Okay. Wait, what are you... Is it dark? I can't see anything. Still 50 degrees Fahrenheit though. Fucking summer, get here. I would kill for the look of summer and it feeling like that. But yeah, it's probably another thing to live it. Who is this? Sorry, I've been through a lot. Okay. Sure. Scratch? Scratch's ears suddenly perk up as if it's heard something interesting. You're such a good boy, Scratch. Oh, shit, everyone's up here. Hold on. You hiring at your farm? As a child, all I wanted was a roof over my head. Okay, it's like a tiefling lady. Woman in black. Is the cinema like a theater? Oh, that's right, they don't got films in Faerun. This is Roland. The pleasant scenery of spring has a way of lowering people's guard. But don't let those beautiful blossoms fool you. Temptation often hides unexpected dangers. Baldur's Gate is chaotic, but it has its charm. Where's Alfira? This is the dad, right? I don't know if I'll... Your wife is kind of mean to me, sir. I've started learning about gardening lately. Then why didn't you enjoy the daffodil I gave your family? I have a beef with them now. Maybe he's ascended? Oh no! I don't want to be with ascended! Is that bad of me? Okay. Do people here... I also never answered my own question about the cabin. I'm a mountain cabin girly. Obviously, I live now at the foot of the mountain. Of course. It probably doesn't come as a surprise to anyone. But I just felt like if I asked, I had to answer. Question number 2, regarding my Baldur's Gate fans. Hey, what ending did you pick for Astarion? Did you ascend him? Did you do anything with him? Oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Did you do anything with him? I know Alex ignored him entirely, didn't have him in the party. Did you leave him? That made him able to take the sun, right? Ascension did, but I also think if he ascends, he becomes kind of like evil vampire guy. Dude, we are not getting any fucking fish. Like, I don't know if he would come here. I feel like if he ascends, he basically kind of takes Cazador's place, like in politics and the castle that he has. And I don't know if he'd be like hunting animals the way that we caught him doing, you know? They say that when the first movie of a train pulling up to the station was shown, people were freaking out and running away because they thought it was a real train coming for them. That's so fucking funny. That's like when you look at bad CGI now from the early 2000s, but you used to think it was the best thing ever. Like Twister. Twister used to look so scary, and now the OG Twister film looks like garbage. Monterey doesn't seem to notice that you're there. Good evening. It's nice to see you socializing with the townsfolk. It's good to stop by once in a while and see the latest news is. Your girl is just staring at you, dude. She loves you. What's Gale doing here? I'm gathering a few seasonal crops, ingredients that can only be found in spring. Next time, at least remember to knock. Oh god, he's still pissed. Okay. Okay, interesting. Well, Shane, move! Well, I don't have much to do. My eyes are melting a little bit. Let's go back. That's gotta be Bull, right? I don't know. Rick, have you heard? This is actually the inspiration for Alex's username. His username sake, if you will. Riot at the Right actually comes from a documentary I watched in college about the Rite of Spring, which is a ballet, technically, with a great set of music for it by Igor Stravinsky. Can I make this? I want to make some torches so my eyes don't melt quite as much. But yeah, so Rite of Spring is a ballet by Igor Stravinsky, and it was written, I think it was 1919. It's just before the 1920s or maybe early 1920s. And when that was premiered, I believe it was premiered in France somewhere. It's very avant-garde music. Even today, when you listen to it, it's kind of got its own vibe. It's classically referred to as primitivism, which is a whole other thing, part of like the art movement from that era, etc. But it is avant-garde. And it sounds sick. Like, as a modern listener, I fucking love Rite of Spring. But back then, it took so many people off guard, and it was so different and like crunchy and dissonant and not what music was supposed to be back then. And also the dancing, like for the actual ballet dancers, was so unexpected that riots actually broke out in the theater. And when I say broke out, like, it's not just like, oh, people were upset and stormed out. Like, people lit the fucking building on fire. The people were storming out. Fights were breaking out. The building was set aflame. And there's a lot of documentation on this. And like paintings and photos, and like the building did not stand. Avant-garde means experimental, right? Yeah, and very like cutting edge in a way that's like, ugh. But yeah, exactly right. So that was so off the wall and unexpected. The building lit on fucking fire. And that's just because people thought, this music is too new. What is this? This isn't my ballet. So I don't know. In that breath, you know, especially because that probably would have been in like a similar time period, right? I feel like films didn't come too far from that. Maybe people were just like that silly. Okay, let's just do a little. Yeah. Maybe like around the edges. Is it here? No, it's here. Okay. Well, that's gonna bug me. Wait. Okay. Gotta put this in the right spot. They're going north, further north. This is moving up. Oh boy, this is why I never get to decorating in Stardew. I like The Sims. You guys remember The Sims? I actually kind of miss The Sims. Oh, it's 1 a.m. Hold on, we'll fix this tomorrow. Get your ass in bed. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah. It's crazy to think that people set a building on fire because of music and dancing. Highly recommend if you're into not even if you're into classical music, but just if you've never listened to The Rite of Spring, you should. It's cool. Even if you don't like classical music, I should say, you might like parts of The Rite of Spring. Such a cool piece. Spirits are in good humor. What's the weather like? Oh, I like when it gets breezy. We made $100 for friendship. Oh, we gotta go to the community center. Shit. Oh, God. You should also watch it. That's true, too. The dancing is really cool. If you just like art, especially because it's such a cool piece of history and like the beginning of kind of like the modernization of art as we know it. I don't know, in a way that's like, yeah, when we went from classical music or like romantic from Baroque music, I don't know, I know people were like, oh, it's so different. But I feel like Rite of Spring kind of looks like it's around that same era that like Prokofiev wrote the first, like what's dubbed as the first film score. And if you even listen to that, and of course the name is like slipping my mind right now. If you even listen to that though, you can kind of see like the modern film score branching from that. It's kind of nuts. Where? Okay, let's put that there. Let's chop down this tree. Word of the day is tenacious. Tenacious D! That's actually kind of funny that came up. I was reading a Reddit thread that talked a bit about Tenacious D today. I like Tenacious D. The Reddit thread did not, and I thought that was dumb. I do think, okay, this might be a hot take. Hey, what do you guys think of modern Jack Black? Because I don't want to sit here and say I'm a Jack Black hater, but I do kind of feel like, I don't know, he's everywhere a little bit now, and his brand of comedy is starting to get a little too zany for me, or like it's a little much, I don't know. In a way, dare I say, As a millennial, is this hypocritical? I find it a little cringe. I find it a little cringe sometimes. I used to not, like it was always goofy, but it didn't cross into that territory, and I feel like I really love old Jack Black, and new Jack Black is becoming something different. Is that just me though? Oh my gosh, wait, I gotta plug in my mouse or something. My mouse is not happy. I would say I'm a tenacious individual that will make something happen if she wants it, damn it. Wait, where's Disney's chicken? Where's the Disney chicken? Oh, there she is. Okay. Although, I guess if they're all chicken, they're all girls, aren't they? So even the Rick chicken is a girl. Whoops. We're getting old, my friend. Is that why I'm finding it cringe? Is it because I'm old? Cause like, maybe. It could be it. Yeah, let's save these. Yeah, that's good. I don't need any of that. Okay. Let's go get the egg. Maybe that is why. I definitely feel the whole, you know, the get off my lawn vibe where like sometimes I'm annoyed when there's too much noise in my backyard and then I have to remind myself like, Alyssa, it's a free world. Come on. Get over it. And then I'm cool and I'm chill. It might be, but I haven't kept up with Jack Black in like 15 years. I'm talking about like early School of Rock, Tenacious D era. I think that was great. I don't like the newer Borderlands, Chicken Jockey. No, it was too much. Or like he's done some things on YouTube and stuff that's like, I don't know. A lot of celebrities are also going to YouTube now, and that's like also kind of a weird thing. Alyssa, go and get off my lawn. No! I'm trying to fight that urge. That's the thing. I have to be aware, and I fight it, you know? The fresh mountain air is nice on a day like this. Alright, let's get the rest of my kale seeds. Get some kale. And maybe some flowers? Let's get 5 tulips. No! My jazz! My jazz. Shit. Well, I'm broke again. I got $5. Jablinski Games was awesome though. It was. It was, but I feel like Jablinski Games is what birthed the era I'm talking about. Do you know what I mean? It was like the gateway. Was Jablinski good? I did enjoy it. But then it just made me like, I don't know. It left a sour taste in my mouth because I feel like it gave way to this new era. Watch out for disco snails if you get that kale. Disco snails. I'm feeling an urge to go shopping. Ugh, I wish there was a mall here. Well, have you heard of Baldur's Gate? You might be able to find something there. And since you won the bid, it's get off my property. Yeah, the pull will only get stronger. That's right. I could be a fucking landlord if I wanted. I don't want to do that. Okay, here's what we do. Here's what we do. Here's what we do. I don't know what we do. This is a disaster. Fuck. I actually don't know what we do. I planted in rows of 3 and that was really silly of me. I don't know where I was going with that. We add to the bottom. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know where I'm going with this. Because we've already got 6. It's fine. Okay. Maybe. I got it. And we do 3 flowers. We'll save some of the other flower seeds. There we go. All is right with the world. Yeah, being a landlord actually kind of sounds like a mess. I don't know if I want to deal with that. Because then I am a proponent of like, I don't know, if you're going to be a landlord, I'd rather the people just have the land. But I'm happy to protect the trees, damn it. Question of the day is, what is something immature you think your parents do? Oh, that's funny because I do wonder sometimes if my parents ever pop into the stream. If you do, hi mom and dad. Oh, this is kind of funny. Okay. Immature? Maybe immature isn't the right thing to say. I think my mom does not like to look any dark or negative subject in the face. As in, she gets, she's what I would call as a witch, like the love and light person. You know what I mean? Doesn't like to talk about negativity. And I do wish sometimes she did, because I feel like that can be healthy. I know talking about, I don't know, sometimes sad subjects or something you don't want to talk about isn't easy, but sometimes I do feel like you need to. It's a necessity in life. My dad, funny enough, I feel like, you guys know how I feel like I could be diagnosed with ADHD and I just haven't. I feel like my dad kind of could be diagnosed with ADHD. So again, this isn't necessarily like an immature thing, but some people probably maybe think of it as that. My dad, and I don't know if he's like this with other people, but in general, my dad, love him, will interrupt you sometimes when you're in the middle of speaking. And I've read somewhere and seen some examples that's like prime male ADHD behavior. And now there's a part of me that's like, I wonder, because my brother is also autistic. And I'm like, I wonder if like some of that is a little bit genetic or something. And like we got that from like that side of the family or something. I don't know. This is totally me talking out my ass. I don't know anything. But yeah, sometimes he interrupts you. And the funny thing is he does it out of like, he doesn't do it because he's ignoring you or anything. Like he's listening to you. It's like he just can't like keep it in. It's like, and then he'll be like, oh my gosh, yeah, you keep going. You keep going. And it's really like honestly, it's almost like kind of cute because it makes him seem like it gives him like inner child energy, if that makes sense. But obviously it's not, you know, it's not great to be interrupted. That's annoying. And that can come across as immature, I suppose. So anyways, if my parents are watching, sorry. What about you guys? What do your parents do? I've just outed myself. Now you have to. It's your turn. Oh, you should ask my therapist, but the answer might take a year with your parents. Thank you for making your farm symmetrical, of course, of course. My dad has begun to interrupt people more too as he gets older. Oh, so maybe it's an age thing. It's his social skills deteriorating. It's got bad when he was unemployed. It's gotten worse now that he works from home way more. Interesting. Huh. I wonder. I feel like my dad's done that since I was a kid. Like, I don't remember a time he didn't do it the way I'm thinking of. But you're right, maybe it could be an age thing. It's funny you bring up like social deterioration because obviously I work from home a lot more, or like I stream, and streaming and interacting is very different than like a face-to-face conversation, right? And I do notice I have to fight the urge to interrupt more. Probably because I'm used to just spitballing all the time. Like recording and stuff, which is weird to think about. But that's okay, such is the nature of things sometimes. Do you know my dad, Demetrius? He's a scientist. I have a lot of fun helping him out in the laboratory. Oh. Okay, let's investigate this guy. Oh, I see him. I see the little bug. Come here, you. Come here. Damn it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Got it. Got it. We all know what that says, right? We all knew what that said. For sure. What up, Alyssa? How are you in fame? How is life? How are you? I want to try giving someone this flower, but now I'm afraid I'll be rejected again, you know? Anybody around here want a flower? Hey, kid, you want a flower? I have a feeling Astarian isn't gonna like flowers. Do we know what Astarian would like? I know fruit's a safe one, right? Can't you give fruit to people and it's like universally loved or something? We could do that. We can get that going. Where does one get fruit? We can't buy that yet, can we? Shit. What do we do? My dad has begun to... Oh, I've read that message from you, Rick, already. Sorry. Dan, the Junimos left us a Word document, but it got corrupted. It's written in wingdings, dude. What are we supposed to do with wingdings? Okay, I do like saving some fish and leeks. Let's actually start... Okay. Let's start getting more chests. Let's build. Let's organize. This is important. We need at least 2 more. Right, one's gonna be for like rocks. One will be for fish. I would like even 1 more if I could. That's tough. Okay. We gotta... Okay. Damn it. Actually, no. Let's move you. Okay, put you here. You're gonna be the rock box. So you're gray. Yeah. You're gonna be organic box. So you're just gonna stay brown. You're gonna be fish box. Yeah. I can't tell the color with these sunglasses on. How long has it been? 30 minutes! Okay. Let's save some fish. You never know when people ask for the fish. I like to make a little seasonal box. We'll just have to wait. We don't have the wood for that. And we'll sell that other fish. And we'll make more money in time, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. Can I do anything else? I can cut some grass. Maybe. I can do what I can here. No, I can't. Things are already looking bad. I guess I'll just go to sleep. Damn, the sunglasses reminded me of the song called Bad to the Bone. Hell yeah, man. Thank you. This is the sketchy Alyssa redeem. I actually need to get a leather jacket to go with it. But we're getting there one step at a time. Hey! Okay, wait, getting the scarecrow is what we need. We got that hoe proficiency. Let's go. Scarecrow, fertilizer. And foraging. Okay. Been cruising until I had to fix my license plate. Okay. What happened? Did it just like fall off? Can it do that? Your progress has been saved. Okay, what's going on? Queen of the sauce! What recipe we get in? Stir fry? Amazing. Stir fry sounds good. Oh no! Very displeased. And a light breeze. I think that's what it is today, right? Oh, gorgeous. Rasmodius! Not Asmodeus. Rasmodius. Okay, got it. Got you. My sources tell me you've been poking around inside the old community center. Why don't you pay me a visit? My chambers are west of the forest lake and the stone tower. I may have information concerning your rat problem. Rasmodius wizard. I really, really want them to add dialogue that tells me that he knows Gale. And like, oh yeah, I've talked to this guy. I think that'd be really funny. Alright, do we think the carrots are done? Because if they are, we worked so hard on this. We've worked so hard on the symmetry, it's ruined. I tried, Rick. I really did. We'll plant 2 more flowers, but it's not gonna look right. Gang, have I mentioned in our IRL garden that we actually have the beginnings of tomatoes coming in? That has been very exciting. Okay, let's get some of this. We'll save 1 carrot. And we'll plant those. Yeah. And we'll just pretend that this gap doesn't exist. Everything's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine as long as the overall area is symmetrical. Let's keep those. Yes, that. And let's chop down a couple trees before we see the chickadees. Also, the last client of the day had a smell at one point. What do you mean? I mean, it's part of humanity and I'm a medical professional. Is that Sticky? Sticky Pete, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, wait, hold up. Oh my god, we have met our 200 goal. We did it! Hey, wait, let's go! We can do rate your setup now. Yay. If you want more information on rate your setup, anyone out there, feel free to join the Discord. That is where we organize some of these events. But for people that do know, I know! Someone say my name, what's happening? I was just thanking you for the follow, and you helped us meet a big goal. Yeah, you're the 200th, so thank you. Wait, I know this game. Hell yeah. Welcome in, Booty. Hello. Hold up, and I see... Hold on, Rick. I'll get back to your message in a second. Yeah, we'll start doing rate your setup stuff. If you want more information, I'll post about that in the Discord. And we'll get that going. More info to come, and I'm glad y'all are excited. Okay, wait. Rick was saying, I'm a medical professional, but have you ever heard of those extreme cleaners say some smells stick with you and it's stuck in your nose? Yeah, and I've experienced something like that before. It's been like that. I'd be lying if I said it didn't get to me a bit. Oh. You know, Rick, it's probably good to kind of get used to a system of that now, because as a working medical professional, I could imagine you're gonna maybe experience that again. You know? Okay, it's funny saying it like this. I thank you, Smooch. You're right. Everyone stay hydrated. Thank you so much. Okay, it's funny you say that because I actually felt that way recently going to the dentist. Because I take pretty good care of my teeth, or at least I think I do. And I always get so self-conscious, even though I brush and floss and everything. I get self-conscious, like, opening my mouth up to them. Because, like, I don't know. I just feel like it's going to be gross in there. Like, I have to remind myself, like, they've probably seen all kinds of shit. And just think about things that, like, your local dentist or hygienist has seen. You know what I mean? Because you guys see the whole bell curve. Okay, how much more of this do I want to do? Oh, for sure. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. And, like, honestly, even though I'm somebody who's, like, I'm pretty hygienic and I keep myself clean too. I've been to a massage therapist once. I would love to do it more. I would love to go do that more. But alas, like, money and time and all that, you know, we'll get there one day. We'll get there one day. But it's not now. So I've been to a massage once, and it was when I really needed it. I was actually, like, kind of recommended it from the doctor. And went in, and I was so fucking nervous. Just cause I don't have, like, the best body image. It's not the worst either, but I just, like, I don't know, I get self-conscious and it's like a stranger. I was also younger, so I feel like I'd be less self-conscious now. But yeah, I was much younger and I was like, oh, I don't know about this. What if they think my skin is gross? Like I said, now I kind of give less of a shit about that now. Or, like, I don't know. I feel like just the older you get, the more you recognize, like, we're all just people, you know, doing our best. But yeah, I'm sure people will come to you, Rick, and they will have the same, like, oh my gosh, what's he gonna think of me? Wow. What if he thinks I'm gross? Do I want any of this? Teaching middle schoolers really beat that out of me. Yeah, that's true too. Alex, sometimes people come in here and they like will try to troll, or someone will be like I forget one time somebody was trolling and I was trying to be nice before I banned them and like trying to see through. And I think it was like Smooch or somebody was like, how did you not lose your cool sooner? And I was like, I used to teach middle schoolers. Like, I didn't even teach them as much as you did. Your skin is so much thicker than mine. I don't know how the fuck you did it. Okay, I'm having I don't know what rate my setup is, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask moment. No, that's okay. We haven't gotten to talk about it too much, so I'm happy to kind of give you guys the rundown, and I will... What's gonna happen is in rate your setup. Why is my keyboard doing this? Okay, rate your setup. It's mostly about PC Do you guys see how I'm glitching? My running is glitching? That's not me, that's my keyboard. Why has it been doing this? Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that later. Anyways, let's give Harvey a flower. And I'll explain rate your setup. Okay, rate your setup, everybody. Rate your setup is normally a PC or gaming setup. What's gonna happen is we're gonna do a stream of this where I will probably make a Discord channel in the events and communities section, and this will just be for rate your setup. You will post a picture of your setup. You're gonna post a picture of your setup where preferably a picture of like your desk. It could be your office. If you have some other setup you want to show off, you can. I would say maybe like a gaming space or a workspace. So like for Rick, for instance, if you want to show like your massage table and like maybe the area of your house that you... doesn't have to be an area, but like, I don't know, where you have your massage table set up, right? If you want to show off your office, maybe you're like Alex, where Alex has a bit of his office and then also like some of his electrical, like creative workspace stuff, like Arduino kit stuff. You can take a picture of that. I'll be submitting first when I make the Discord channel, and I will be posting you the corner, the wall of my office that you never fucking see behind the camera. And oh boys, it's still a goddamn mess. Then at which point, once people submit, there will be a date of like, this is when the stream's gonna happen. We go on stream, I pull up the pictures on Discord, and I rate your setup. I tell you what I think, what I like, what I dislike. Well, probably not what I dislike. I'm not really a mean person, but yeah, it's gonna be all that, and I will get into the nitty gritty. For instance, here's a good example. I didn't say something about this on the Discord, but Jack, whenever you posted a picture of your pets the other day, you left a little bit of your TV in the picture, and I noticed you had Rhett and Link on, and I was almost like, hey, hello, fellow mythical fan. Alex and I used to watch Rhett and Link all the time. But it's shit like that where I'm really gonna like get in there and like look at your shit, and as a designer, learn more about you and your choices and what you have in your house, what you have going on in your setup. If you have tabs open, I'll find them. I'll find them. It's gonna be fun. The person was so weird though. No, they were super weird. I learned what gooning meant that day. Yeah. But you also never know if someone just like maybe doesn't have like the social aptitude, so I didn't just want to straight up ban them. But you're right, maybe I do need to be a little more trigger happy with that. Who knows? I'm trolling. Hey, the color green is a bit too dark for my liking. Well, I like it. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. I just got a new entertainment center that I'm setting up on Saturday, so that's a good thing. Yes. That's the kind of shit we want to hear. So I don't know. I might do a couple of pictures because I might show you guys. I have like my traditional desk over here and the actual office desk. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Well, I'm not doing that because my studio, well, I feel anxious to show it off and stuff. Oh yeah. And in Fame, absolutely no, like, participation is not mandatory. It is only if you want to. And then obviously you can come to the stream and watch it so you could just be a part of the fun. But it's just supposed to be a little community event. And maybe we'll bring it back for some other bits. I've also seen people do a variation on this where it's rate your kitchen. And people post pictures of their kitchen or their garages or like that kind of thing. Their gardens. So yeah, setup kind of refers to PC or like workplace, I would say. Haven't had time to redecorate for it yet, but I'll figure something out. Best one right now would be my bookcase. Rick, you don't even know. I've been saying that to myself for months since the school has been up, and my desk hasn't changed a bit. So mine's probably going to be a mess, and that's fine. That's fine. It's okay. It's going to be what it's going to be. I got to clean up my area before I take the pic. You had them on? Yeah, they're part of my morning routine, just like they intended. Yep. We used to watch them a lot more. I think now I've told you guys how like Barber's King streams at 8 a.m. So he's like my new, I wake up, I put him on. But yeah, Rhett and Link were lifesavers for us for a couple years. And they're still hilarious. I'm going to be staging like I'm taking real estate pics. You can if you want. I'm going to try to leave mine pretty like, this is how I work. Just make sure I don't like dox myself or some shit. That's another thing. Don't do that. I will look over your pictures before airing them on Twitch to make sure you don't dox yourself, but please also do that yourself. Please don't do it. Don't do it. What is gooning? You sweet summer child. I'll let Alyssa explain. I actually don't know exactly. It's something sexual. And that's all I got. It was enough. He just wouldn't shut up about it. And so I was like, all right, get out of here. Alyssa's stressing everyone out. No, that's not what I meant to do. I didn't mean to stress people out. Am I? Alex, you explain it better then. I don't know. Did I give you this already? I did. Here, old man, you want this? It's his birthday? I mean, of course it's your birthday. I definitely knew it was his birthday. Oh shit, it is his birthday. I missed Shadowheart's birthday! What do you mean? What do you mean they have birthdays? Of course fucking her mom's is in between the two people I perhaps like the least. God fucking damn it, I can't believe that. It's a good thing we can't date her. Gail's birthday's in spring. I should have known. I thought Shadowheart would have been a winter baby. Man! Fuck. Bookseller. I'm upset. Oh, wait. Hold on. Someone's saying something. Wait. Hold on. Wait. I gotta catch up. It's a balance to find with the modding, since I agree it would take... Wait, that's good to have some leeway socially, but when someone is being weird or cringe, it's painful for me, and I usually leave chat for a while. No, I get it. Don't give too much leeway either. Yeah, I'll get better at that. If you guys in chat say something, I will also pick up the hint and be quicker with it. You know what I mean? Next time I'll be quicker with it. I mean, Mythical and Pangea Panga are two regular morning videos. I don't know Pangea. I've already doxed myself so many times here. Yeah, but I don't know where your house is, so that's good. I can show off my ride in like 4 months maybe because I'm targeting a cheap sports bike. Hell yeah! I mean, Infame, if you want to show like for you, your workplace could be like your garage or where like you fix up or clean up your bikes and your cars. You could totally do that. Again, no pressure though. What is good? Oh, you don't want to know. Boo. Okay. It's when I feel like I shouldn't say this out loud. I did not know that's what it meant. I just kept saying that. I keep saying it. I gotta stop. Sorry. Jack, thank you so much for filling us in. Oh my God. What did I do? I'm being helpful. No, you are, because I didn't know that. Don't boo me. I genuinely didn't know that's what it meant. Okay, we got another flower. Maybe we can give this a shadow heart to make up for our forgetfulness. I'm ready to clip Alyssa reading that. Too bad! Sucker! I'm thinking ahead. I'm getting better at not just having everything come out of my mouth. Okay. All right, let's fish. We need to have some Jesus in the chat. Okay, we need to have some purity here. Okay, we need to stop getting stuck on the freaking piles of dirt and go fishing. But for setup, people could go the other way and take a picture of a box outside and be like, my bedroom, LOL. And if they want to do that, they totally can. I'll still rate it. Okay, Pangea Panga is like a Super Mario streamer and Kaizo ROM hacker like Barb. Oh, okay. I've never heard of them. He's actually the guy who's kind of responsible for popularizing Kaizo hacks before Barb really made them huge. Oh shit, we gotta look him up then. I don't necessarily care a ton for Kaizo hacks. Why are we getting like no fish? Yeah, I'm not necessarily huge on Kaizo hacks specifically. I love Barb for his consistency and his no nonsense attitude, which I admire. I wish, speaking of trolls, I wish I had more of that in my I don't know, in my streaming personality, I guess. But we'll get there. What do we do from here? Meet the wizard. We could do that. I didn't get the eggs. I didn't get the eggs. And I should also see how much a silo is. Go inside. Oh, upgrade would be cool. Oh no, is it gonna be expensive? $100 isn't bad. 100 stones pretty bad. 5 copper's pretty bad. Okay, let's get out of here. That's bad. Hey, Lilypad's here. What is up, man? I hope you are well. I was really curious if she would. Sometimes she just reads and doesn't realize what's going on until the message is over. I recognize that I do that sometimes, and I'm trying to get better at it. Hence why I did not just say that. Hence why. I feel like a real Eisenberg right now. I gotta stop. Why am I just stopping? I'm just trying to make money at this point, so I'm gonna go down and get some shells. Get some water. Oh, speaking of Jesus, do you guys know the meme where some semi-naughty vids starting and then it cuts to a guy dressed as Jesus going, "What you looking at, huh?" My friend has a bookmark because she started reading romance. She reads a lot of fantasy and sci-fi, but she started adding romance to like her cycle, I guess, of reading. A couple years ago, and her husband got her a bookmark. You guys know, it's Miss Leopard and Crumpy from the Lethal Company streams. And Ian got her a bookmark that's like, "What you reading?" And it's Jesus like leaning in, and you flip it over and it's like, "Is that smut?" It's so funny. And so now she uses that whenever she reads a romance book. It's great. Crumpet. It is Crumpet. That's what he got her for like a stocking stuffer 1 year for Christmas. So good. The amount I'm not telling you could hold many shelves. Interesting. I guess I'll just use what energy I have left to get some grass? Forage? We haven't been down here. Maybe we'll find some onions or something. I gotta find it and make a nice audio redeem. Heck yeah, do it. I am doing a lot of work improving the stream in my off time. You don't see it yet because it's coming, the anniversary stream. We're gonna try new things, and if it's shit, we can always go back. But also some things like emotes and audio redeems I have been working on, but you're not gonna see until a month from now. So anything you have an idea for, please put it in the Discord. I'm excited to see it all. keep the mystery alive. Disney's like, no, thank you. I'm good. I'm good, actually. I'm good. Okay, I'm just gonna spend the rest of my evening collecting grass, I guess. It's riveting, isn't it? Could I see the wizard in the evening? Does he care? Does it matter? Leah, where do you spend your time? Where do you go? I'm not gonna be able to see shit trying to get back home. What are you doing here? I've been pushing off my homework all weekend. Looks like I'll be pulling another all-nighter. That's right, because you know this is your dad. Actually. We're going to fill out so many bingo card slots based on Alyssa trying to make all of her new things work at the anniversary stream. You know, there are a lot of spots for technical difficulties. Alex provides tech support. I actually have the bingo card done and I was going to post it on Discord, but like I said, I kind of want a couple ideas to replace some of the ones that I had in there. So I might post it anyway, and that way maybe you guys could like riff off of the ideas and I'll replace some of the ones that I'm like iffy about. Or yeah, we can do that. Because yeah, there are quite a few tech support ones, and with all the new shit I'll be trying, it's bound to happen sometime. Oh! That actually reminds me, we also... What do y'all think about this idea? We need a reward for the bingo, right? Because if you get bingo, it's got to be worth it. It's got to be good. So I have an idea. 2 ideas. We've talked about a stream where Alex does my makeup. A possibility, if you're interested in that. Another idea. Do you guys know what crowd control is? As in like the mod, the add-on to games, crowd control. If you do, wonderful. If you don't, a brief description of that is it's a mod you can have on a lot of different games where you'd basically pay some money, like a small amount of bits, but if you want to do that, you can change the game drastically, like spawn in new monsters or freeze my character in the middle of a fight or like whatever. It can do all kinds of things. And I found out crowd control has games classics such as Pokemon, which I love. I know I haven't done it on stream, but I am an old school Pokemon fan. There's also like Ocarina of Time or Breath of the Wild. There's also new to crowd control, Baldur's Gate 3. And I was thinking of us doing crowd control and you could vote for what game you'd want to play, but also Baldur's Gate 3 crowd control. Sounds kind of fun. So I don't know, we need a reward for bingo. If you have thoughts or any new ideas, I would love to hear them. Cause I gotta figure that out and I gotta set it up. I gotta know if it's doable. Baldur's Gate 3, let's go. I think that would be so much fun. There are all kinds of ways. You can submit to summon a spectator whenever you want. You can submit to faint one of my characters or suddenly drop my charisma score and it's permanent, or it's really wild. I'll post the link to it and all the stuff you can do in Discord, but it seems like it'd be a good time. Rasmodius. Forgot he was special. I did too. It's all right. I am Rasmodius, seeker of the arcane truths, mediary between physical and ethereal, master of the 7 elementals, keeper of the sacred. You get the point. And you, Clover, the one whose arrival I've long foreseen. Here, I'd like to show you something. Alyssa won't get out of the ship. But see, that's the fun part. If we did crowd control, I don't know. That would be... I feel like the possibility of laughs is through the goddamn roof. And it could be something really special. So I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards that, but obviously I want you guys to want the reward as well. I hear tech support for crowd control is top notch. I met the creator owner at a Grand Pooh World show, really, in Toronto. He was there to make sure his crowd control segment went smoothly. That's so cool. So you're saying I should be fine. You're saying everything should go well if we do it, right? How about playing free multiplayer horror game and the community and crowd control in the mix? I mean, potentially we could do that. I feel like I'd want to try crowd control singularly first before trying a multiplayer thing. I did also see they have Lethal Company, which that could also be a blast. Who knows? They're pals? That's so cool. What could go wrong? What do you mean, Alex? You didn't see Tiny Glade break my freaking PC the other day? It was awful. All right, behold, guys, hold on. We have to get high with the wizard to speak with the trees, okay? We have to do this. You've seen one before, haven't you? They call themselves the Junimos. Tiny Chug. It was Tiny Chug. You're right. Mysterious spirits, these ones. For some reason, they refuse to speak with me. Gotta get high with the wizard to speak with the trees. Oh, wait, Alex, if you do that again and you just do exclamation point quote, not add quote, it'll add it to the Discord. Sorry. That's a new rule. Or like a new thing I added. Sorry. I'm not sure why they've moved into the community center, but you have no reason to fear them. Of course not. They're just little squishy guys. We love them. You found a golden scroll written in an unknown language. Most interesting. How dare! Stay here. I'm going to see for myself. I'll return shortly. Yeet! Alright. That's it? He's just leaving me here? Okay. I found the note. Okay. I forgot about this. I just remember the getting high. The language is obscure, and I was able to decipher it. We, the Junimo, are happy to aid you. Oh, this is the Wingdings note. Okay, wait. We, the Junimo, are happy to aid you. In return, we ask for gifts of the valley. If you are one with the forest, then you will see the true nature of the scroll. Alright, we're gonna do this. I proclaim that I am done with work. Hell yeah, Alex! Be done with work. If you want, we can do a multiplayer. If you want. Also, if you want to take a nap, I get it. One with the forest. What do you mean? Sniff, sniff. Ah! Come here. What? To me? Don't talk to me like that. My cauldron is bubbling with ingredients from the forest. Oh, we do gotta take Percy to the park, though. You're right. You're so right. Another time. This is like taking... I don't know what that is. You take some wizard's brew and you start talking to the trees. It's very true. We're like riding on the old broomstick. Baby fern, moss grub, caramel top toadstool. Can you smell it? Here, drink up. Let the essence of the forest permeate your body. I hate that I said it like that. Okay. Yo, I got some energy though? Oh, we can do some late night work. Well, I guess not if I'm gonna lose my guts, so. Haha. There it is. The trees. Yes. It's the most powerful psychedelic in tea form. I did not know that. Have you had it before? Made from combining 2 vines from the Amazon rainforest. Huh. I did not know that. I'm kind of surprised. I feel like I've read a lot about teas before, but you learn something new every day. You've gained the power of forest magic. You can now decipher the true meaning of the Junimo scrolls. Take that, Gale. I bet you can't read this shit. Oh no, we gotta be growing so much more cauliflower. I totally forgot. We gotta be reading? I don't know why I said that. I'm confused. And the lady's gone. That made me sad. I just realized to do the community center, we have to get the gold star cauliflower. Oh no. You've done 7 of those ceremonies, and then Jesus Christ, Rick. So you must have liked it then, yeah? 'Twas a worthy experience, would do again? Damn it. Okay, let's sell some stuff. Do we need to keep any of these? Maybe... No, why would we need a spring onion? Maybe some of like the clams or something, right? Ugh, that blows. I would like to sell those. What can I say? Your girl's a hoarder. In video games, at least. I do gotta check on the chickens. Check on the old chickadees. Oh, Rick is trying to sleep! Damn it, I don't think I pet them today. Shit. That's fine. Okay, we'll sell the eggs. The eggs making us some real money. When we don't have much else. Let's go. Maybe we should try to go to the mines. But I also want to do more Baldur's Gate stuff. Maybe we go up there? No. Here's what we do. We go to the mines. Because if we get shiny things, we can give shiny things to Astarion. Get him to like us sooner. Right? He's got to like shiny things. Well, it's not always fun, but it's healing. I've talked to my dead relatives. Things like that, but it mainly took away my depression for like over a month each time when it was bad. Oh, that's nice. I mean, they do say sometimes like that kind of like therapy and treatment can do some wonders, you know? Oh, it's gonna rain tomorrow, dude! It was supposed to rain here, and we haven't gotten any of it. Okay, they're very displeased. Maybe the mine day is not a good idea. I guess just about fences. It's fine. That's fine. We'll water the plants, as a good farmer should. First thing in the morning. Okay. Man, I really miss having a... Man, when you get the upgraded watering can, that rocks. And I think some of the parsnips should be done soon, right? That'll be nice. I might just have enough. Ugh. Got him. Okay, let's also cut down this tree. I got my friend to go, and she has a fear of clowns, so she had visions of meeting a council of clowns. And the walls were green blood. Oh my god. But her phobia of clowns is way down now. Well, that's good. Holy shit, talk about, like, traumatic. I'm glad it helped, though. Oops, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to take your food. It's the weeds. It'll grow back. What are my irrational fears? Because, like, here's the thing. I know I have them, right? Everyone's got them. I feel like it would be naive of me to sit here and be like, I'm not really that afraid. I feel like I'm afraid of heights. Like, whenever I go on something like a Ferris wheel, when it feels really rickety, and I don't necessarily trust it structurally, or like, in my brain, I don't trust it structurally, but I know logically, like, oh, this should be fine. That does wig me out a bit. So maybe I could say heights. Heights kind of get to me. Do we want to keep this all in here? I think so. I think we're good. Sell the eggs. What can we do? Build a silo. We gotta... Oh, we can build a scarecrow. What do we need for that? Okay, wood, coal, fiber. We got it. Wood, coal, fiber. We're so good. Yes. Do we need 2 of them, you think? Oops. Ah. 2 wouldn't hurt, right? Maybe that was a waste of resources. It's fine. 1 there. Let's put them on either corner. Maybe 1 there. 1. We gotta make it symmetrical. Yeah, that's nice. Kind of like an inverse symmetrical thing. And then I am gonna build 1 more chest. I know that might not be what is needed, but it's what I want. Maybe we can put those up here for now. Like, spring could be in the front. Yeah, spring could be in the front. So we'll make this one pink. Yep. Oh. Pink. And then we'll get all the spring stuff out of there. I guess that's all I got right now. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Boom. Boom. But since we talked healthcare earlier, I think the potential of some of these for human health and well-being is still untapped. I could see that for sure. I'm glad the laws have shifted and now they can do clinical studies. Rick, you may have seen, you guys know how we do the book club bracket and we kind of vote on which book we're going to read for book club. One that popped up, I think this last time, is called Entangled Life. I haven't gotten to read it yet, but I really want to. It is all about the science of mushrooms, and there's a whole section in it, or I think there is, and it might be small. It's like kind of towards the end of the book, so it might not be huge, but it talks about the effect of mushrooms and fungus and how it can apply to the brain and like medical science in general. And how, yeah, we just don't know anything about it. But here's what we do know, and here's kind of all that that implies, and how much good it can do for all of us if we study it. So you might find some interesting stuff in that book. Ooh. Oh, we can do forageables. That's easy peas. Let's get it. I don't know if rickety Ferris wheels is an irrational fear. I know, that's why I say, like, sometimes it is with rickety Ferris wheels at, like, carnivals, and that I feel like does warrant a bit of a fear. But sometimes it's also like when we were in Europe last summer, we did one of those. What are they? They're like, you know, the kinds of ferries you ride up when you go skiing. It's like the big glass domes and they're on like a zip line thing. Like, it's not a zip line, but like, you know what I'm talking about? It's like one of those, and that I'm less scared, but I can't look like too far over or I feel like I'm gonna get vertigo. Mushrooms! Yeah! Rick, you might like that book. It is nonfiction. I don't know if that's your thing, but Entangled Life is supposed to be really good about that kind of stuff. Is it an encyclopedia? The book is not. It's just a nonfiction book kind of explaining to laymen the power of mushrooms. And some of it, there's a little bit of medical stuff, but a lot of it's also about like, did you know mushrooms all over the world are connected in an underground network? And here's how they talk to each other. And it's just the science of it. It's interesting. I only know one thing: mushroom food, mushroom eat. Mushroom are mushrooms. Well, some will kill you if you eat them. And some taste really good. I was just peering down into this old mine shaft. It's been abandoned for decades. Still, there's probably good ore down there, but a dark place undisturbed for so long. This is how I sound now. I'm afraid ore isn't the only thing you'll find. I'm off to bed. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Bye, Rick. Thanks for being here. Sleep well. Here, take this. You might need it. I got a sword. Still mushroom food, mushroom eat. Poison. I'm built different. There's this game that some YouTubers we watch play, and it's like, will this kill you? It's so funny because it's like you are shown a picture of a mushroom, and it's will this kill you? Like if you ate it, would it kill you? Would it not? And the ones that look like the most poisonous, like fucked up, there's no way I should be able to eat that, are actually like fine. And the ones that look edible are poisonous. Not always. That's obviously not a science, but that game was very enlightening. Name's Marlon, by the way. I forgot my voice. I run the Adventurers Guild right outside. I'll keep my eye on you. Prove yourself and I might think about making you a member. Excellent. We good? Can I go down? Oh, that's okay. We are good. I can get rocks. Oh, but even if I got copper, I can't get any now. I'll just get a bunch of rocks. That's fine, we can do this. It's like one of my favorite tweets. Oh, I can't get any of that! Alright, hold on, let's leave. Can't stop thinking about people that first ate mushrooms and they found that it just had to go through, yeah, they just had to go through a trial and error. This one tastes like beef, this one tastes like Brian. Oh, this one tastes like beef, not tastes like Brian. This one killed Brian immediately. This one makes you seek God for a week. Yes. I should try to find some of those. I think one is even called like Dead Man's Fingers. Hold on, I gotta try to find it. Let me... Hold up. Hold up, because now I'm... Is that what it is? Dead Man's Fingers? I just remember the name of this stuck with me, and I was like, oh my god. Yeah, and I think these are edible. Okay, hold on. Hold up, yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna show you the mushroom Dead Man's Fingers, which I believe is edible. Actually, I should probably look that up before telling you that. Oh, never mind. It's not considered edible. God damn it. Well, I won't show that to you then. I don't know which one I was thinking of. Here's the picture of it if you're interested. This freak of nature. Isn't that awful? Ugh. Ugh. Awful. Guess it's not edible though? I don't know which one I'm thinking of from the game. It is... Those are edible? That's what I thought. Okay, so maybe it's not edible, but maybe it won't kill you, because that is the game they played. It's specifically, will this kill you? So maybe it wouldn't be that bad. Such an unpleasant color too. I know, it's awful. I forgot how bad early Stardew was with the whole, I have no energy to do anything. Let's put some of the stuff up and then we'll go up to Baldur's Village. We'll talk to people. The weird ass mushroom that looks like a dead man's hands. Yeah. Smooch, I think we're talking about the same thing. I also was under the impression they were edible. So maybe it's like you can eat it and it's not great, but you won't die. Why the hell are you gonna eat dead man's fingers? Those have nails. There's a nail in it. Okay, let's get this. Oh, I can put my sword over here now. That's nice. My bar doesn't look as sad. It is a very unpleasant color. Jack, sometimes they can even look like a black color, like... We're coming back on this subject, aren't we? The way a body would look if it had been passed for a while. They're like a black, puffy looking color. It's pretty gnarly. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty gnarly. Those fingers are getting me some dirty jokes, not gonna lie. You know, mushrooms can also lend themselves to dirty jokes. This is true as well. How much do you think I could make for performing here? I'd give it a shot if I had any talents. Is Chatty Warrior okay? Oh, Lizelle. Hey, do you want a horseradish? You seem cut from the same cloth as Gale and Will, yet far weaker. I thought Lae'zel by the end of Baldur's Gate. I don't know. Her stone heart weakened, right? What is this heart of stone but to be shattered or something? Lae'zel, come on. Think we can go inside Astarion's house? Just barge in there again? He'd love that, right? He would love it. Okay, we still need to get a silo, and this is explore the mines. We'll do that on a day when our luck isn't so bad. Hey, wanna be friends? Knock knock! Alright. Just wanna see what'll happen. Is it anyone's birthday today? Oh no, Infame, I get it. The jokes are, it's low-hanging fruit. I agree. Whose house is this again? Because that's the tavern. Oh, that's right. This is where Yenna lives. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, and it's Monday. Maybe we just look around for dandelions and see if we can finish off the bundle in the community shop center. I know what I'm saying. Gale. Where do you hail from, Clover? I come from Waterdeep. I don't know what you're saying, wizard man. I don't have enough energy. I was gonna say maybe I could go back in the mines. I'll wait. It's not worth it. Tain't worth it. Where can I find dandelion? There could be some up here. Sometimes there's some by the bus. Yeah, it's not gonna happen over here. There's also the forest. Yeah, dude, where else could it be? Leah, you know where dandelion is? Okay, we don't need to go to the right side of the map for anything. I have to I have to remember how to play this game. Alright, that's fine. Oh, wait! Dancing worms? Hold on. Oh, man! Hey, Elliot, you want this flower so I can get these carrot seeds? God damn. Okay. Can I just eat it? Yeah. That's fine. Man. Okay, well, we'll head back home. I wonder if the carrot seeds are new with the 1.6 update. There used to not be carrots in the game, right? I don't think there were. Berg. Where? Damn it. You saw a TikTok where Amanda's using the biggest flashlight and a baby duetting the video? Why? What do you mean? Okay, let's do that. Let's wait to plant the carrots. We'll do like a mass plant day in a bit. As soon as the guy turned on that huge light, the screen went so white that the baby looked like it got nuked. I understand what you mean now. Well, I'll turn in what I got. Wait, can't we check? Yeah, we can check from here. So these are needed. I'll get the dandelion another day. Damn it. Oh? Oh no. Linus! I don't like that sound. Sounds squishy. Grr. Grr. Sounds like those raccoons are back again. Filthy varmints. Ah, you turned up at the right moment, miss. Could you do an old man a favor? Could you go around the corner and scare off those raccoons for me? They've been causing a real mess. Thanks. Make sure you give them a good scare so they never come back. I really like raccoons, sir. I've seen all these reels where raccoons really like Cheerios. Or, no, Fruit Loops. It was me. I'm sorry. I find a lot of hot, fresh food in these cans. Stuff that will go to waste if I don't take it. Do you think there's something wrong with what I'm doing? Not everyone's cut out for this world, Clover. You don't know what it's like to be me. I'm not harming anyone. I just want to live life in my own way. Is that so wrong? Yeah, it's disgusting. Could you imagine saying that? No, it's a shame for food to go to waste. I mean, that is true. Yes, it's illegal. That's George's private property. Can I combine these and say, no, but you should ask since it is George's private property? I've always wished that was a thing here. I want to combine two of these answers. Like, because I'm sure, listen, George might be a little rough, but Evelyn seems pretty nice. She'd probably help you out. You should get a job and stop leeching off others. That's, I'm gonna say this. Thanks, Clover. I knew you were an open-minded person. I feel good about what I'm doing. I'm not harming anyone. Just be quieter next time. Don't let the people know. You can go on home. I promise I won't rummage. Oh, and George just can't anymore. All right, that's good. You can tell him you scared off the raccoons for good. Okay, wow, that worked out. I didn't know that's how that ended. Wait, he's just... Oh, wait. Oh no. I forgot about this. I forgot how this went. I know what you were doing, Linus. If you need food, just ask. I don't want anyone in Pelican Town to go hungry. Aw. Gus is a good one. Here, I've got a basket of zucchini fritters for you. Just make sure you dip them in my spicy marinara. Go on, take it. Gus is too good. What was I doing? I'm stuck? I'm stuck? Oh! It's like, dude, my keys aren't registering at all. What is happening? What is happening? It's breaking! I think I have an idea. I started getting these problems 2 or 3 weeks ago. No, dude, the game is just straight up borked. Okay, there we go. I started getting these problems with my mouse and keyboard like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I think I might know something that will fix it. So I'll try that before stream Saturday. I was doing some thinking. I'm on Bluetooth, right? And so there's a little dongle that it connects to. And it used to be right next to me this way on my PC, but I recently moved it behind my PC to do some cable management. But now that means it's further away, and so I'm wondering if it's getting like input delays or it's just not as happy with it. So I don't know. Maybe we'll try moving that back up to the front. Cable management be damned. It doesn't mean anything if stuff doesn't work the way it's supposed to. Okay, with that, it's 10 p.m. The farmer has earned a rest in their bed. And I did not miss... I can't believe I missed Shadowheart's birthday, dude. I can't believe that. I love her. I know I can't romance her in this game, but goddamn. I can at least give her flowers. I bet she would appreciate the flowers. Okay. Her mom doesn't know anything. Okay, with that, yeah, everyone's good. Chickens are asleep. The gate's closed. Let's do it. Go to sleep. Let's see if we made money. A whopping like 250. Let's go. 260. It's actually not bad. Okay, gang, and with that, I think I might have to call it there. We're just shy of 3 hours. It's not bad. And we have to go take Percy to the park now for his birthday. Yep, there we go. Yay! A successful stream. And to wrap up the week. Guys, I think we can say, hopefully, the number stays, but I think we've hit our 200 followers. I think that's it. I think I can start getting Rate Your Setup ready. Oops, there we go. There's music. There we go. Yeah, so that's super exciting. Yay! Thank you so much for the 200 follows. It's really cool to be getting there, like coming up on the cusp of the affiliate anniversary too. If you don't know about the affiliate anniversary, there is more information of that on my Discord. Feel free to join that. Why are you asking it so scared? Because Smooch, I've gotten so many followers over the last 2 months that I think are bots that now I don't trust the numbers anymore. Because we've been hovering between like 190 and 200. I've really gotten like 25 followers. Like we should have hit this goal a while ago. But they keep following and unfollowing that like I don't trust the numbers anymore. So because we're at a clean 200 and not at like 202 or 203, I don't know what to trust. But you guys have earned it anyway, and it'll be a fun little community event. So we'll get ready for that. Yeah, anniversary stream is coming June 6th. That information's in Discord. Also, you have 1 day left to vote for the watch party. Please remember to vote for the watch party. And we'll get details out to you about that soon. Yep. I need to remember to raid people more, but I really gotta go now because we gotta take Percy to the park. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you had fun. I will see you all Saturday. I don't know with what yet. It will be a surprise, but I will definitely be there. And I hope to see you too. If not, have a fantastic weekend. And I'm wishing you all well. Thanks for being here. Have a good one. Bye.